All right, good morning, everybody. Oh, there we go. Make sure that's on. There we go. All right, welcome, Tenwin, Lord Brown Bear. Good to see you both. Good to see everybody. Hope you all have had a glorious week so far. We're going to dive right in. No reason to wait. I've been wanting to play this for a bit here. Good morning to you, late afternoon here. Oh, right. You are... Sometimes I forget you're on the other side of the planet, Tenwin. But it works for me. I mean... You're able to check out the streams. You're pretty much consistent every single day. Thank you so much for being here. All right, where were we? Right, we were talking to the innkeeper. We had just gotten their description. We were in here. What exactly were we in here for? I do not remember. Did you see the pictures I posted? Yes, I did. I can also see why some people might have been thrown off by the art style. Like, just in comparison to how Endless Space is presented and what I've seen of the fantasy version of the universe as well, I can see why some people wouldn't like that art style for a twin-stick shooter, regardless of anything else. But yes, the Hagoshman, I don't even remember how to pronounce their name. Yeah, that's just... She's got a giant bulky bodysuit on. Of course she's gonna look fucking big. The vibe is a bit different, which is why I was put off. Still love the universe. Oh, yeah. You can still like the universe and not like every single spinoff. Okay, game, can you please increase my speed again? Who the fuck are you? Why are you named? This Rao Titan sits ramrod straight, and on the table near her are a half-empty bottle of liquor and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of anise. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish against the rocks. Her eyes find you. Also the cowboy craver. Yeah.
Mommy. I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Okay, we are actually starting to see some repeated artwork, but that's fine. That's fine, especially for random background NPCs. I don't mind it.
Local merchant?
Seduzo keeps her eyes on you even as she speaks to the soldier. There is only a brief pause.
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
The captain shifts uncomfortably.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
She glances around quickly, as if she expects someone to jump out from another corner of the tavern. What's your business in Nekataka?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Ondra stars.
She shifts in her chair, tugging at her conspicuously clean and bright clothes. Yeah, it's a bit awkward that you're down here in the slums while wearing what is essentially business attire.
Are you writing that down?
She raises an eyebrow at Seraphine.
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
He clears his throat and secretes the scrap of paper into a pouch. Easy there, Seraphine. Although you are also a pirate, so I'm not quite sure if you actually were planning on rizzing her up or if you really are just keeping track of people on what they're shipping. Oh, here we go.
That's what brought me here.
History, insight, or streetwise. Odd that you take your business to the slums, less you're trading illegally, of course. She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district, but there's no harm if they don't know.
He laughs nervously. I see.
What is your business with me?
You happen to know the way to Delver's Row.
I would have nothing to do with such a place.
Her posture stiffens even as her eyes flit about the room.
I hear the proprietor might know more.
Thank you kindly, Captain. What else have we got in here? Got some more pirates. Musicians. Hey! It's a Vithric. Good to see you guys. You guys are all right. Just, you know, don't go trying to break my head open or something with your psychic powers. That's all I ask. Ain't no, but nothing too bad. Ain't nothing too bad. That's an imp. That's more of that. Is there something back here? Ooh. Hey, it's an ogre.
I'm starting to miss the gruel and gilded veil.
Oh, come on now, Aloth. It's not that bad. We actually keep a pretty decent supply on our ship, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
Why do you bother me, little kith?
Oh, the ogre is a cook. I'm not that little.
You're all little to me.
She squints, her broad, sloping brow wrinkling in consternation.
Little and squishy.
You enjoy working here?
No.
Oh, she hawks a fat gobbet of spit. It lands beside the food that she's preparing and
The
splattered.
gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove?
She scrunches her face into a grimace.
Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
Well, I do have openings on my crew if you're interested.
How do you mean?
She narrows her eyes and regards you with renewed interest. We are always in need of a fine cook, and I'm sure your work is exemplary. Besides, I've worked with ogres in the past, and I've honestly had pretty good interactions with them.
I don't work for free.
Of course, understandable. How about a 450 copper up front, and you'll get the standard rate with everyone else on the ship. She examines your coin for a moment. They look tiny in her giant hands, almost like a child's plaything, and she shrugs.
This will do. For now.
She pats her meat tenderizer thoughtfully and gives you a small nod. We've got an ogre on our crew again. Fuck yes. Somebody sent a message to Cograk. I might have just found him a wife. Why does everyone spit? I mean, I'm assuming it's just a way of insult without actually saying anything. Grog, larva. I don't want to know why the larva is a food source. And some rum and liquor. Alright, nothing else there. We'll talk to the proprietor in a second. Let's finish exploring around here first. That means we gotta see about the upper levels here. Seem a bit shorter than Cograk? I mean, it could be a little, but that might just be due to the way the sprites and the animations are handled in the second game as opposed to the first. I also am usually fairly zoomed in with this, because I actually really like... They did a lot of good detail work, even for an isometric CRPG. What have we got up here? Oh, this place...
Oh, no. This does not look good.
Pelagina surveys the damage to the room, eyes wide.
Why would someone do this to Giaccolo's work? I thought Animancers was safe here in the Deadfire.
No, Animancers are supposed to be safe in the Deadfire. There's a very big difference.
Even in a place this vile, someone must have heard or seen something. We should ask the owner if they know what happened.
It's all right, Pelagina. We'll find Giaccolo. Don't worry. As safe as anyone else. Yeah, and we are in the, shall we say, rough and tumble part of town.
I hope so. Agrasima.
Why do I have a bad feeling we're going to find Giaccolo and he's going to be like, oh, what I did to you was actually bad or something, and she's going to have like a whole existential crisis about it. Oh, nobody cares that I'm taking these? All right, works for me. Who the hell are you? Nobody cares that I'm taking that either. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread, steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles around a flatbread stacked in a neat tower, and melons sliced into even triangles. As his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him, he has the cups organized in a perfect square around the bottle. But as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. Oh, wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience. Well, at last, the bottle is empty. He places it in the exact center of the square, picks it up, puts it down in the same spot twice before he satisfies. They all take their cups and drink deeply, and at last their leader turns to you.
Require?
What brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties.
He glows with pride.
If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup. His companions do likewise. Seraphin leans nearer to you, grinning.
Consistency in the shipping lanes. Good for types mercantile, but better for types piratical.
Did you say something?
Just admiring your spread, my lad. Nothing better after a meal than a ripe pair of melons.
I do love Seraphin's ability to just shift from natural conversation to talking business, so to speak, and back again. You wouldn't happen to know the way to Delver's Row, would you? He wrinkles his nose.
That sounds unsanitary.
Has 3 meanings. The 2 of them are lewd. Indeed. I mean, I'm guessing the implication is that the guy is massively OCD. Like, that's why he was doing all of the motions with the drinks and all that. having to pick up and then set down the bottle twice before he would drink it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that would be the assumption. This guy's knocked out. Hello, let's pop this open. Thank you. Oh.
I'll take care.
We just got 870... Man of the Chimes. Wait, which one is that? Oh, no, that was from when we were over here. Okay, that's why. I was getting myself confused. How close are we to the next level? We're actually getting really close to level 8. Power clothing. Alright, that's nice. Hey, another cat! Congratulations. We haven't even made it out of the hub city, and I have already filled my entire personal inventory with pets. I'm going to find more. Some extra rice wine. Never say no to that. Watcher just has an entire backpack full of cats. I'm going to start filling the other other party members' inventories with them next. Everyone will carry the pets. Oh, look, another one. What even? Oh, that I didn't even check the effect. Let's see. Plus 20. Dude the Six Toes Cat. Okay, I love the names. Regain health when you deal the killing blow against an enemy. Your party is less likely to be hit by attacks. And then Deus gives plus 1 constitution. And all party members regain health when they kill an enemy. That's actually kind of nice. What do I have equipped currently? Plus 2 to resolve and resistance to resolve afflictions, which... Shaken, frightened, and terrified. Very nice. Alright, let's go back to... Oh, I forgot to fucking get the goddamn barrel. Barrel had shit in it. Get back out there. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to the bar owner. See what she can tell us about what happened in here. We need to find Giacomo.
Need something?
Would you happen to know what happened to Giacomo? The man's room is a mess.
Can't say I know a jackalope, fresh face, but if you're meaning that guy with all the fancy and a schmancy equipment, bunch of pirates burst in here and dragged him right out. Now, the hole's no high society tea house, but that's still some of the weirdest shit I ever seen go down here. See, the pirates, every one of them was godlike.
Oh. Methinks somebody was not happy that Giacomo knew how to separate someone's connection to the gods, even just partially, like they did with Pallegina.
No doubt they hauled him through the Narrows. Heard him hollering the whole way. Poor guy.
That is extraordinary. Yeah, that's a kind of crew you'd have to travel half the world just to find enough people to fit it. What's the story with this place, Firna?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
Or have half the world travel to you. Very true. If you have the right cause, some people will travel across the world to get to it. So how'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, Ferda found me face down in a pile of rot ghasts in the old city and asked if I was looking for work.
Huh. Wait, how did you end up in the old city?
Of course.
Also, it feels like I'm... Hold on. Yeah, no. For a second, I thought I skipped dialogue, but no, that's literally all there is to it.
What you need?
Provisions.
Sure. Berta's cooked up the best grub the Gullet has to offer. Let me know if you see...
Yeah. I just need to see... it's the usual offering. Do we have anything we need to sell right now? No, I don't want to sell the uniques. Got some extra clothing that I don't need. A hat. Doesn't look like anything else. Alright.
Need something?
She will change her story whenever you ask her. Oh, I've got to see that.
What's the neighbor? I rode a whale into port in the middle of a storm. The Juana took one look my way and knew there was no one who could run the hole but me.
Okay.
Of course.
We're going full sailor story kind of style with her. Alright. I'm looking for a way into Delver's Row.
What?
You want to lose your life on the pointy end of some brute's sword? If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the Gullet. You've got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more.
Street, no, we'll go ahead and use our diplomacy since we got that. Discretion and compensation go hand in hand, ma'am.
Then I'll be shaking yours, fresh face.
She grasps your hand with a grin, then quietly slips your coin into her
Tell you
pocket.
how to get there without getting yourself dead first.
She winks.
Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
Take a right the first chance you get, but hold on, hold the phone. One of those prophecies that we were given by the fortune teller says you'll encounter a fork in the road. If there's a human statue, make sure you go left, not right. Okay, when we get to where she says, we need to keep an eye out to see if there's a statue there.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first.
Who's Dario?
You stick around the Gullet long enough, you might find out.
Didn't we
Need
have
something?
Well, we had a thing about a medallion, but I guess that was this. That's part of Delver's Row. So now that we know where Delver's Row is, it doesn't matter. All right, moving on. All right. So let me see here. There's the house. Oh. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He has a long, crooked scar on his forearm and has rolled up he's rolled up his sleeve to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
He brandishes a knife, and one of his companions grins widely enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you why am I having trouble speaking today? Tells you they have not been here long either. How convenient you walked. Oh, it's. Oh, that's nice. We actually got an. Because we're a death godlike. Oh, that's cool. Throw them off the cliff. Do you want to know what I did in my past life to get this face? He swallows audibly, looking at the twists and ridges of your flesh. The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked
It
whispers.
seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
He smiles, backing away. They hurry off, disappearing back into the crowd. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're going to be dealing with a lot of that, aren't we? Thugs are rarely brave. Of course they're not.
Took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us?
Let's see. Oh, right. This is the lady whose man just got thrown down into the pit. Oh, and they have like
Taking
three...
Bataro not enough for you?
I just came to talk. I'm not with the cops. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, and her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings the handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddle together, whispering and looking on with red, tearful eyes.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. No. Both of these come off as a little condescending, given that we know what happened, so we're going to wait and observe. The silence stretches on for several seconds, until finally she turns to look at you. A fraction of her anger has burnt off.
Forgive me. I thought you were with the guards who took him. Other casts never visit here.
She looks pointedly at
Do the
Takehu.
gods pay a visit to mock my misfortune? Or is Sacred Stair overcrowded?
Forgive the intrusion. We were just leaving. That is, giving you space to grieve.
So many crowd into the Gullet, and you worry about space.
She laughs bitterly.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
I witnessed what happened. How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glance. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerably less gusto. I know you're scared. I'm not here to harm you.
You say, but you have the face of Tangaloa, the eel of death.
Even as she beats the sarong, she shudders. She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder and harder. Takehu flinches at each blow, fascinated even as he shrinks back in
The
discomfort.
traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabrics pop and snap beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, splattering on the clean sarong.
But what reaches the Gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
She pauses to take another couple of swings at the sarong. I'm just going to keep listening.
The Rawatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
She moves on to the next tunic, thrashing it with even greater fury.
Kira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. Nope, keep the
Outsiders
stoicism.
cover our islands with walls and gates. Many Huana come to Nekataka, but even here, the outsiders crowd us. In the villages, the chieftains know even the Roparu. Here, even neighbors are strangers. That is Deadfire now.
She shakes her head angrily.
I only want to be free of this place. That is how the trouble started.
See, I definitely get what she's saying. At the same time, with the Rautayans, the Principe, and the Valians all breathing down their necks, there's no way the independent tribes would have been able to hold out. They would have been brutally conquered one by one. Communalism not working well in a large city. It's not, and it's compounding on the issues you already have with something like this. First, you have the matter of logistics. Secondly, you have the matter of actually keeping track of it all for a society that's only just now starting to use writing as a major form of communication and record keeping. We have seen that with some of the Huana. They straight up do not have literacy for a lot of their history and for a lot of their peoples. They're probably still desperately trying to get as many of their people literate as possible in order to even engage with people like the Valians, to whom everything needs to be written down and records need to be kept on everything. Which, of course, as we saw with the tribe that we helped in front of the Valiant HQ, is a massive detriment if a tribe doesn't fully understand what they're signing. Especially for people that seem to be as obsessed with legalese as the Valians are. Never mind the fact that the Rawatayans are a massive imperial power, and if they run into if they ran into a scattered tribal group, one that wasn't unified under Nekataka, they'd probably have just steamrolled them. Claims about them being long-lost cousins or no.
I heard a Rawatayan captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her.
Oh yeah, we ran into her.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern.
Her eyes go hard and dark.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
Perhaps I could talk to Seduzo on your behalf. She looks at you with the same critical eye that she'd been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the
Everyone
reeds.
knows the Rawatayans are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintered walls of the shack around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. When he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
What can you tell me about the Rautayan captain?
Suduzo.
Bia is holding the reeds so tightly that she snaps one in two.
They say she is a traitor. But
Yeah,
always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
Imagine Rautai wouldn't bother attacking or invading a smaller tribe. They just approach friendly opening, offering resources valuables in return for building some plantations. The Huana are 99% sea dependent. They don't really do much in the form of farms. Then over a longer time, they absorb more and more of the island, taking the islanders. That would be the main thing. It would be definitively a cultural conquest, because the vibe I'm getting from the Rautaians is, one, they see themselves as having the same claim to the Deadfire as the people who never left, which that has its own cultural bag of worms. So we'll set that aside for now, but that's sort of the basis of the Rautaians' claim to a lot of the region. It's very much a case where they would try to uplift. Let's be very honest. It's very much the Rauataian man's burden, shall we say. White man's burden, that kind of thing. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the Rautaians towards the Hawana. Is that since they see them as distant kin, they see it as their responsibility to bring them into the modern era and show them what they need to do in order to survive. And basically what that means is submit to our imperial authority. Like, sure, culturally, the Hawana have a better chance with them than they do the Vailians or the Principe. At least in some regards. I still think if we can reform the Principe, they would actually be a good pair for the Hawana, since they do seem to support a more localized and decentralized form of government. We make big, safe buildings with lots of efficient food. We can give you some if you're willing to work for us a bit. Yes, and if you do try anything, we have guns and cannons, and you don't. So maybe don't try that. I could attempt to look for Botaro.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
She steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
How many of you need passage to Rauatai?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Oh, we actually have the history score for this. Good. Does no one else from the cast look after them?
Akira. It was so in the village, where Botaro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
Would it be possible to take a different ship if the other is unwilling? She shakes her head.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Vailians take slaves.
She lowers her voice and glances furtively around.
They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people.
That's probably for the best.
But the Rauataians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
I wonder how Maya would react to this situation if we had brought her. Their caste system can't be supported by such a large city, especially with so many who either don't care or actively take advantage of it. Yeah. Again, it's partially a matter of logistics. It's one thing when the Raparu probably are... In the smaller tribes, there's only so many that need to be taken care of, and there's probably a better proportion.
Can you be learning me how to do that big blue sword thing?
Is this one of those colorful pirate expressions?
Nay, gods, nay. We're literal as a dear wooden score, ma'am.
In that case, no.
You tried. But what was I saying?
Of course.
Shit, Maya would probably type, well, she would probably be fine with the whole, oh yeah, Rauatai would probably be better for them, yada yada, and she probably would hate the way the Raparu are treated. There's more work for everyone, meaning that the Raparu can help wherever needed. They can work. Yes, there's more flexibility. But as soon as you start building large cities, you need people to specialize, which also means that if people can't specialize, well, they're going to fall into the more generalized labor area, and that is, especially at this time period, going to be not very good, at least as far as working conditions go. I suppose we could try going down into the city real fast and see if we can find him, but I don't know what the level area looks like down there. That's alcohol, that's some clothes. What have you got? An elderly Raparu man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, boy?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or blackened from years of malnourishment. Can you see me? How do you know who I am?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do.
You think it's a bit out of your range? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, but the thing I'm considering is I would rather find out his fate before I get her passage off the island, because I would think that if she disappears after we get her passage, then, you know, if we do find him alive, it would kind of suck to get him back up here and his whole family's gone.
I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, Watcher who chases Aethus.
Do you think he made it far? Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm hoping if he would just be nearby, then it would be easy to track him down quickly.
I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the Gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
At least piety can thrive in this dark and unforgiving burrow.
That sea-swept voice, one of Andra's own, comes to visit me at last.
This place almost seems like an open wound upon the city. Surely there must be something that could be done to clean it. He grimaces, bearing jagged, gray-cast
The
teeth.
Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
Starving? Are the gods so occupied that they cannot see inside the mountain?
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all.
All this talk of gods and Pallegina keeps quiet. She does in this context, yes. It's a bit jarring, given she won't shut up when Jody was in the party.
All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
See, I think this is also where you're going to get a disconnect, because as the formation of a new nation, the Queen of Nekataka is probably... Pallegina isn't malicious in it. She has enough tact to know when to be snarky about it, as long as you don't directly involve her. Fair enough, but it is a little much. It could also just be that because Jody brings it up so much, it's why she even brings it up in side conversations like this, which would cause Pallegina to then comment as well. The two really do not pair well together, and I'm not surprised. But what I was going to say is, there's also the simple fact that this is a relatively new nation state. It wouldn't surprise me if the Queen of Nekataka is still thinking that she's abiding by this kind of idea, but in her mind it's, well, I'm taking the wealth of our tribe and I'm using it to stave off foreign invaders, which in and of itself is assisting the entirety of the tribe in that fashion. The problem is that doesn't help when you have thousands of starving people in the middle of your city who, you know, are suffering greatly. They're not going to see it that way. Yes, I know.
Of course.
He smiles, showing discolored teeth.
Dawn stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain, Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
What happened?
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead.
Yeah, because even if it goes all the way down to the base level, because from what he's saying, even the food was meant to be distributed properly, it's just not. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if, for example, the queen or her brother are taking large swaths of fish or fruit or whatever the baseline food source is, selling that for copper and then using that to buy weapons, armor, and other equipment needed to equip the warriors of the Huana to prevent piracy, Rowatayan incursions, and fucking Valian incursions as well. It's just a case where the nascent state, or to impress the other factions or one another, yeah, that's also possible. There's still a level of corruption. Even if the queen and her brother are completely immaculate corruption-wise, that doesn't mean every single one of her administrators is. Hell, we saw an example of that with the lady we burned in the Temple of Magrin. because she straight up was accused of causing internal strife over a tribal issue that wasn't supposed to apply anymore. All it takes is a couple of issues like that, and no matter how well-meaning the leader is, it's not going to matter. Tradition is getting in the way of reason too, because they won't even allow donations. Yeah, that's also a big thing. Usually a society like this would not be adverse to it. At the very least, there would be some kind of loophole, like, oh, we can't donate directly to the Raparhu, but if we go to the queen and say, hey, we offer this as a gift to your tribe, can we give it to the Raparhu in your name? There would be some kind of legal loophole for the queen to be like, okay, it's coming into the tribe first, and then I am asking the outsiders to then distribute it to my people. So I don't know if it might be a communication problem there. I mean, to be fair, it is the Dawnstars. They're kind of the smallest of the small fry as far as factions go right now. Everybody else pretty much makes fun of them, and I doubt the Queen of Nekataka has much interest in meeting with them. But it's still kind of telling that they still haven't been able to get around that or to try and create a loophole. You'd think the other priest members in the temple district would try to help them in that regard, if only to show solidarity between the different temples.
The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
See, this is what I mean when I say that ideologically, the Principi and the Huana should be good allies. But the problem is the Principi are so obsessed with their old Valian pride that they can't see themselves as part of the Deadfire Islands proper at all. And the Huana are so hidebound in their tradition, they couldn't even consider working with the Principi. Both of them have kind of that tribal mindset that might work well together. Old Valian pride as well as skullduggery and thievery. I mean, absolutely. The problem is that since the Old Valians were the first outsiders to arrive here, they have the longest reputation, and that reputation is, of course, as you said, Tenwin, piracy. It's funny, Seraphin asked Pelagina how to use a paladin power. The Principi has some paladins. I mean, yeah, it's not surprising. I mean, gold pack knights will work for just about anybody who the price is good for, and the I can't remember their name, but the cruel knights, the bleak walkers, that's it. They'll work for just about anybody as long as you let them complete their missions. So we can reestablish the smuggling operation. The Dawnstar Sute. I want to try and keep this in-house because I do think there's got to be ways to address this. You need an advocate. I have the ability to go there. I could speak to the royals at Serpent's Crown on your behalf.
Onakaza will listen. Her concern holds this island together.
If you recall, some of the more traditional Principi follow the Darkozi traditions. That would also make sense. Since I think the Darkozi are largely the traditional, almost knightly kind of ideas. Takehu being a bit naive. To be fair, he is from the priest caste, and he's been raised amongst the royals. It's not surprising. Though I do like that every scene we've had of him down here is that he's a true believer in his society's ideals, and he does see that there's a problem that needs to be addressed. He's not just like looking at going, yep, this is how things are supposed to be, whoop-de-doo. He cants his gaze to the side, eyes wandering.
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown, and always we Raparu will be indebted to you.
Yeah, Takehu might be arrogant and selfish, but he's not evil. Yeah, no, I never accused him of that. Who are you, old man?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Raparu now call me Paki Takiri.
Huana for big person. The Paki Takiri is a role within the Huana tribes for the purposes of resolving civil disputes. Rather than taking on the duties of leadership as a chieftain, the Paki Takiri offers wisdom and guidance to the tribe, acting as advisor and negotiator. Yeah.
Though you
Makes
can
sense.
see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you.
How little you know of each companion. If you had to guess what their alignment is using the alignment chart, what would your guess for each one be? I mean, Palagina is a pretty... The thing with Palagina is she's kind of borderline between lawful neutral and lawful good. Like, she's not quite the classic goody-goody two-shoes paladin lawful good style. She does have some areas where she's willing to compromise, which puts her more towards lawful neutral. But in general, she leans more towards good. Adair is just straight up neutral good. He tries desperately to just be the good guy. Honestly, Jodie's probably falls within that same category, though she leans a little bit towards chaotic good when it comes to following her own path. Pelagia's intro of the first game was leaving out someone to dry because he fucked up. Yeah, as I said, I think it's very much a case of morally she leans towards lawful good, but when it comes to her duty to the Republic, she's more than willing to lean further to lawful neutral, which is like, oh, you done fucked up, you'll face the consequences. That said, she doesn't lean into lawful evil. It's not a case of, oh, you fucked up, I'm coming for you. It's, oh, you fucked up, I don't owe you this protection. You handle it. Was there anyone else who could help resolve the food shortage in case things don't go through in Serpent's Rise?
If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principi, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity.
Durance is neutral evil. I'd lean him closer to lawful evil in some ways. He's so obsessed with his version of how Magronite philosophy should go that he doesn't really consider anything else. But he's so hidebound to it that neutral evil is too self-interested to meet that. Chaotic neutral. I was honestly thinking of that at first, but I really think one of the lawful alignments works for him. And he's too antagonistic for lawful neutral, and he's certainly not lawful good. So lawful evil's kind of the closest. Aloth is honestly Aloth might be closer to neutral evil, at least as first. You kind of drag him kicking and screaming over to neutral good over the course of breaking down his allegiance to the Leaden Key.
Speak, and I will listen.
Durance is too consistent to be chaotic. Yeah, that too. I'm looking for a place called Delver's Row.
You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows?
Neutral good, as I said. He really tries to just be the everyman neutral good kind of guy. Not too chaotic, not too lawful, just wanting to be a good person. Doesn't always succeed, but he's gotten a little bit better at acknowledging that he doesn't always succeed.
The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants.
Them pox-riddled arbor-ogs would be better served taking towels to the sea, for all the drying they'd give it.
I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might.
What can you tell me of the Gullet? What is the history of this place?
Both time and tragedy have rotted the Gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness.
I feel like Durance's idea of trials is flexible enough to not be lawful. Anything can be a trial. Yes, but that's, again, Lord Brownbar, the trials are not the issue. It's Magronite philosophy as a whole. And Durance believes that the entire world is tested by Magronite philosophy. Despite all of his hatreds of his own goddess, he still holds to the ideas that Magron is basically the best of, not the best of the gods, but the premier god, because it is through her challenges that the entire world is shaped. Durance is the kind of guy, in my opinion, especially before he came to the realization of that Magron tried to kill him. He seems like he'd be the kind of guy, if he got into a religious debate, let's use this as an example. A Hylaean priest talks about, oh, the miracle of childbirth and having a kid is wonderful, and Hylaea is the goddess of childbirth. Durance is the guy who would scoff and say, childbirth is painful and all of this. It's a trial set. The mother and child both must overcome. He's the kind of guy who would, his mindset would be so set on Magronite philosophy, he would reorient any argument to try and match Magronite philosophy. Which he kind of does every time you talk to him. Even when you bring up the Witcher's power, or not Witcher, Watcher's powers and everything, he always redirects it to trials and the ideas of Magron testing people. And he, as one of Magron's priests, as by extension, testing you specifically.
Once, we Raparu lived in a fine neck of the city. That time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka. Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts.
His dead eyes flicked side to side.
Now the Mataru, send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
Okay. I love how the entire city has just been kind of political shenanigans, and now we get down to the Gullet. It's just like, welcome to Depression Central. I also want to check... Masks, maybe? Asked me to help him or bring news of his fate. Interesting that there's no... Is at or below your character's current level success is like, maybe. We also have a Hollowborn crisis. Oh, come on, I already solved that shit. Actually, no, I could see my character immediately turning to Aloth and being like, okay, what do you know about the lead and key in this area,
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
A gaunt Roparu woman grabs for your leg and paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
No game will ever match Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Slum, where a castless walks right up to you and says, hey, I suck your dick for 5 copper. Yeah. I remember the Dwarven. I never played the game fully as a dwarf, but I do remember playing each of the Origins just to get an idea for the cultures and whatnot. And yeah, the Dwarven origin stories for both sides were very interesting. You say no, she's like, sorry. Well, I mean, she has to, because, like, it's one thing if the nobleman says yes, that works out. But if he says no, he could be, in the way the dwarves work in Origins, he could easily have her arrested just for approaching and even coming close to him. In fact, doesn't your bodyguard even offer to be like, yeah, get the fuck away or I'll cut you down? Give her some food. The woman snatches the food from your hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, then chews again, speaking with a mouth half full from the next bite.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
Sadly, the dwarves are the most ignored, while the elves suddenly became the most important in the setting for no good reason. Yeah, I've heard about what happens towards the end of Inquisition story and some of the little bits in Veilguard. I'm just not impressed. The Roparu touches 2 gaunt-knuckled fingers to her lips. Do you have no access to food or work down here?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
Is there nowhere you can seek work? Even here there are places that will sell a vagrant food. A disbelieving laugh cracks from her throat.
Many Roparu come from other islands these days. They are strong and capable workers. Not like me.
I have a friend who gauntleted the whole series in preparation for Veilguard. I feel bad. Oh, yeah. I can only imagine. She was new to the series for context. Oh, that's a shame. I hope she got some enjoyment out of the OG ones. That's all I can say.
But they too tithe to the prize share.
What do you mean? She shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Anoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks. Out of earshot of the guards. He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Yeah, we've talked to him about that. Can you tell me how to get to Delver's Row?
The black market. I have heard of it, but I have never been. I prefer to keep my head on my shoulders, Akira. But perhaps the village elder will.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Cannot help you.
Yeah. We've talked about that. Some mold. I was considering it myself because even Inquisition, while flawed, was an alright game, but then yeah, it's funny because for years I was like, wow, it's really weird that I can't get into Inquisition, even though I love the first 2 Dragon Age titles. But now, after having heard everything going around Veilguard, it's like, wow, it's a good thing I didn't.
Feed their children rations. Does she expect the Roparu to subsist on garbage?
Is there even an answer that would please you?
Akira, there is not.
Takehu swallows and diverts his gaze from the pile. Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile and a rancid stench rises from it. Yeah, it's literally a garbage heap. What's this? It's a shrine? Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings, mostly rotten fruit and spoiled fish.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
What have we... So that's the Narrows. That leads back up to Nekataka. That's the refuse pile. Yep. Thelis and Pitley's Sanctuary. Alright, we'll finish these up, and then we'll double back and we'll try the old city and see if we can survive down there. Not a great place to keep the food. Yeah. The fact that a lot of moisture falls down into this area is probably not helping things at all as far as keeping the... Another cat. Sweet. +3 defenses against all body and mind afflictions. Party gains bonus defense against poison and disease attacks. Nice. Looks like a Dawnstar Sanctuary in here. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs, crushing and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her roomy, bloodshot eyes. As she does, her hood slips, and you glimpse 3 faded stars etched on her forehead, the emblem of the children of the Dawnstar.
Got nothing here worth selling or stealing. You best be on your way.
She stifles a croofy cough. Are you ill? You hear muffled hacking and the unsteadied rhythm of labored, wheezing breaths coming from the back of the
Nothing
room.
a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
She takes another step, blocking your view of the room beyond. The herbs on the table give off an odor that scratches at your throat. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
That's not...
She erupts in a fit of coughing as she catches her breath, then gives you a closer look.
Wait, you're the one someone in the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
She lets out a rattling sigh.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable.
He looks at the crimson speckle on her wrist.
And hidden.
Alright, Lord Brown Bear, you go walk those dogs. Have a good one. We'll see you when you get back.
Is that wise? Keeping a room full of sick people in the most crowded district in the city?
He glances around as if he could see the noxious vapors in the air.
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else.
Why would you need to hide sick people?
Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
Drowner's
A
lung.
gift from the Valians.
She scowls, dabbing the room from her
Fills
eyes.
your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end.
She trails off for a moment, a distant look in her watering eyes.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
He frowns and gives her nose a vicious wipe.
The Raparu have no healers of their own?
Takehu pulls at one of his long hairs, frowning. She shakes her
These
head.
people are laborers and fishers. Many aren't even Kahanga. Wound up here after raiders and slavers tore their own tribes apart.
She turns back towards you.
Anyway, I realized what was wrong when I heard the rattle in their chests. The way they gasped for air.
She wipes the back of her hand on her leg and shudders.
Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic.
Given how she said it's a gift from the Valians, quote-unquote, it probably means it's a disease native to their homeland, where the pine seed is probably a lot more native and thus easily able to cure. Whereas here, pine seed would probably be an import that would take quite a bit of expense to bring all the way over.
Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
99% chance Pitley has it too. At this point, yes. It's kind of you to help them. Is there anything I can do to assist?
Maybe you can.
Her filmy eyes
You
shine.
can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it. And paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town.
She turns away, whooping and hacking into her
But I
arm.
bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is. Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing.
What interest do the children of the Dawnstars have down here?
About the only honest one. The Reparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Row.
Dario.
He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here.
The VA's going hard. Yes. Hey, the VA work in this game in general has been top-notch.
Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste.
She holds her hands out, shifting her open palms like platforms on a scale.
Either way, I steer clear of him.
She shivers, whether out of fear or illness, you couldn't say.
With Aeophis's blessing, I'll still be here. Need something?
No, we've talked about that enough. Blasts are empty, but for crusty residue of used-up medicine. Yeah. There's, that's a small shrine from the looks of it with the 3 Dawnstars. See, and this is where, from a cultural perspective, this is also what this gets them, is that it allows groups like this to come in.
That, I fear you'll pull it clean off.
My tentacles enjoy a good tug. I try not to take them by surprise, after last time.
Oh, dear Lord Takehu. Also, Aloth, why would you bother bringing it up? You knew he was going to make it sexual. But my point was, this is the other problem with a lot of this, is that they don't really like the Dawnstars for the most part. And yet, because of their treatment of the Reparu here, it's giving the Dawnstars an easy win and an easy in to actually, you know, begin converting or pulling people towards their side as far as ideology goes. If you're looking at it from a purely power politics standpoint, it's also a failure on the part of the Queen. Doesn't look like anybody's in here. We've got some carapace, incarp, poxcarp, some clothing, and some cave coral.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, Aloth.
Yes?
You don't seem to be getting along with Takehu, I've noticed. Color flushes his cheeks.
Small wonder I was a terrible spy. Am I truly so obvious?
He shakes his head, seemingly to himself. Well, to be fair, in the past you were just spying for the Leaden Key, and all you had to do was hide that you were an agent of the Leaden Key. That's a lot easier than hiding the fact that you don't get along with some people. Suddenly, a look of aggravation flickers through his face. His features contort into a fiendish parody of themselves.
Think a buggish lad like ye can feign dull? He's stewing on the fish-scaled one.
Isilmir's voice is high with exasperation.
5 are the days when a bashin' fixed all.
She sounds uncharacteristically tired.
Isilmir, your explosive temper creates as many problems as it solves. You just don't stick around for the aftermath.
He's not wrong.
Anyway, it does seem Takehu and I have gotten off on the wrong foot.
You're clearly distressed. Perhaps talking it through would help.
Where to begin?
He rolls his
He
eyes.
thinks some skill with water and a head of tentacles make him Ondra's blessing on land.
Well, I mean, it's certainly not helped that most of the people in his life have literally told him exactly that.
Fie, there's some kindness in the gods to give us such a spectacle.
His face contorts again, Isilmir twisting Aloth's lips in a brief smile.
His trunk is always wet, or does it just shine so? Suppose the rest of his hair is squirmy, even the parts?
Okay, Isilmir. I think I see part of the problem now.
I'm certain he's a perfectly good entertainer, but I have my doubts about his reliability.
He folds his arms. Okay, so Aloth has some professional concerns. Meanwhile, Isilmir is just down bad. I suppose that's the problem of having an awakened soul that is a different gender than the one that is currently in the body. That probably does not help matters with anything. He's, I have my doubts about his... He's a bit naive. It comes with being young, and it comes with having power. Something that I'm sure a wizard of great capability knows all too well from his own youth.
And completely sheltered and coddled.
Which is very different from your own experiences growing up, isn't it? He hesitates, momentarily caught off guard.
Perhaps not, but I hardly see what that has to do with anything.
He bristles, drawing his shoulders straighter and tugging at his sleeves.
I apologize for any unseemliness on my part. This won't become a problem, I promise.
I know it won't, so long as we all stay honest and open with each other. If we have a problem, just bring it up. There's no reason to go hiding it all. At the same time, I do anticipate everyone to be civil when they talk. I already had Palagina and Jody blowing up at each other. I don't need everybody else losing it. So we did that. All that's left is the Narrows. We're going to try and go down to the old city, see if we can find the dude. Hopefully he didn't go far, and hopefully this area isn't massive over-leveled for me. I think we have to ask.
The Gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
What would you say were I to ask for access to the old
Are
city?
you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort.
He waves a hand towards the
Go
exit.
and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Nekataka has a rich history. Much of it lies buried. I wish to see it for myself. He shakes his head.
Your neck, Kira.
He whistles, and the guard standing by the lift looks at him and
We will
nods.
leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own. The guard will let you pass. Though I urge you to reconsider.
We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and make a hard save here, just in case. The rickety metal cage swings over the abyss. Your clothes billow with the foul wind from far below, with faint screams and roars echoing from the depths, but you can make out no details from this distance. You step into the cage, and the door slams shut. Your descent begins with the rattle of chains. Even as your eyes adjust to the gloom, you begin to make out crumbling ruins and shadows flickering between them. The cage comes to a rest with a groan.
The city beneath the city beneath the city. Each layer of Nekataka is more pungent than the last.
That is a fucking pile of bodies down there. Holy shit. How many people have they thrown down here? Yeah, these are not old bodies. This isn't like something from a disaster that they were talking about. These are fucking fresh. What the fuck? How many fucking Raparu have they had to throw down here just to keep a semblance of order? Jesus. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Oral snuff. The bones are warm to the touch. There's no world where those words are good. Depends on how long. Well, to be fair, like, the bone pile's fine. That's old bodies. The question is the giant pile of still fleshed parts of the body. Like, holy crap. It's a mass grave. And not an old one at that. What the fuck? Hey, Ascent, welcome. That is an essence battery? Oh, dear God. I don't even want to know. That's probably not good. Bones are one... It's literally... The bones are literally... No. Oh, that's not an islander. Degnos. Wait, what? Degnos. Why is he named? Who? Wait. Didn't we... Wait. Degnos. Wasn't that a character name that we ran into at some point in the last session?
It's done.
Oh, you fucker. What do you... It said trap triggered. Why did... Okay, whatever.
Eyes open.
Yeah, okay, the game is scaring the shit out of me now. Okay. The guy with the satchel. Oh, you're right. He ran off after we... Oh. Oh, dear. Why can I attack that? I don't like that I can attack that. That seems bad.
I am ready.
Captain?
Seems his associates didn't appreciate that he got uncovered. Yep. Can we shoot that from range?
Got it now.
Essence battery activates essence blast. Okay, so they blow up if you're near them, from the looks of it. That's a cap. Oh. Sigil of Nightmares. Ugh.
Ahoy.
Okay, hold on. Does anybody have an arquebus? I need something with a little bit longer range. Interesting that I can't even see a range on the blunderbuss. Is it meant to only be used at point-blank range? That seems to be the case. Hand mortar, pistols. Range 4? How did I miss that? Oh, yeah, range... Okay, there it is. The pistols have range 4. Keybreaker Scepter has range 8. Same thing with that. I don't even think we have a... Yeah, we don't even have a spare rifle because we gave them to Maya. Okay,
Done and done.
No, not Seraphim.
Oh?
Aloth, if you'd be so kind... See if we can attack that from range.
That's it.
And, Takehu, you join as well, because you've got the long-range attack as well.
You need something.
This does not work. Worth and rough.
Did you seriously cast a spell? You fucking...
Next time.
Thank God it's per encounter. Thank God it's per encounter.
Speak your mind.
Okay, that's cleared out. Oh, dear God. Okay, hold on.
What for, Cap?
You've got to... Hold on. Switch to the pistols. Switch to the pistols.
You have my attention.
Everybody's on a ranged weapon. Go ahead and shoot that.
Look.
I can be quiet if you can.
Shoot the essence batteries. Okay, hold on. Pull back. Pull back. Algina, switch to your sword. Takehu. Everybody on their weapons that I need. Switch to... There we go. There we go. They are not higher level than us. There's the Wraith is one level higher, but everybody else is fine.
Attack!
There we go. Switch. We're fine. We're fine. Just take them down one by one. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and Eye Strike. Oh, what the fuck? Did he Are you... What the fuck? Oh, that is fucking bullshit. Oh, God damn it. Alright, switch to a ranged weapon. Switch to the ranged weapon. Keep your ranged weapons. Blow that thing up and get over here and help me. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh, God damn it.
Behold me, mother.
-2 resolve for 30 seconds when damaged. God damn it. What the fuck? Why is it taking... It is completely immune to slashing and pierce damage. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. That is fucking horseshit. So, every single weapon I have is worthless except for the fucking poleaxe and Aloth's scepter. Are you fucking shitting me? Give me a Minoletta's bounding missiles. I don't have a fucking choice in the matter. Oh, that is just fucking bullshit. Nope, nothing there is going to work. Nothing there is going to work. Nothing is going to work. Nothing of that is going to work. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I'm going to die. Fuck it, run. I don't care that I'm getting a disengage attack. I don't fucking care. Run.
Another attack, Cap.
Take care with your aim.
Okay. That was not the best, but we got it. Go ahead and heal them. Aloth. That's not going to help me any. Just keep the special effects coming. Is he seriously... Good. Good, good, good. Paralyze. Good. There we go. Okay. Oh.
Indeed.
Alright. That could have gone better, could have gone worse. I do think we can at least clear out this starting area.
Easy now. I'll have this open and I've done it.
Go. Some valuables in there. Let's keep moving. I don't think... Hold on. Did we miss anything down here since we got dragged all the way up there? No, it does not look like we did. Alright. Fireballs are good at clearing out sigils. Yeah, that's probably something I need to keep in mind. Leather armor. Don't care. And... Whoa! The fuck, man? What the hell? It scared the shit out of me.
I'm not looking for trouble. Not more, I mean. And I've not got a weapon on you. See?
The man raises his hands to show that his sword is sheathed.
It's just, you're the first body I've bumped into in days that's actually breathing. I mean, could it be you're delving for forgotten treasures? Same as me?
His boots are slicked with grime. His clothes are filthy and rumpled from several days' wear, and his neck and hands are smeared with mud. A pack rests on his heels, empty enough to have flopped onto itself. It likely carries no more than his dwindling supplies. You're a treasure hunter.
Right. And a successful one, usually.
He half smiles, a hesitant, abased spread of his lips.
I'm loath to admit it, but look, I'm too desperate not to. I have found not a single trinket and no end to this pit since I first crawled down. I thought to follow the rivers out, but the caves are crawling with grubs.
How did you even get down here? Didn't you think it might be dangerous? He cants his head to one side, a knowing glint igniting in his eyes.
I might ask the same to you, friend. Not everyone longs to die in their own bed. I thought I'd have more time. You haven't found a way out of here, have you?
What was your escape plan when you first ventured down
I
here?
scaled down from the cliffs, but midway, the rocks turned slick.
Scratch at a patch of dried muck on the side of his neck. So there's no climbing back up. What else then?
Best bet's the rivers at the base of the pit. They flow beneath the outcrops, so they must dump into the sea. The trouble's been reaching the base. The western caves wind downward, but they're riddled, infested. Walking them's not been safe.
How long have you been down
I
here?
packed provisions enough for 2 weeks. Started rationing when things looked grim after the first odd days. I don't know beyond that.
He eyes the ripped toe of his boot as he scuffs it against the stone beneath his feet.
Andra's lure seems hardly worth it now. Suppose I fell for the bait though, didn't I? Fabled temple full of treasures, my ass.
If I clear a path, I'll let you know.
Right. I'll wait here, and you'll return for me, won't you?
He nods in answer to his own question, but a deep worry furrows across his brow. To be fair, dude, you don't have much of a fucking choice, and I'm not an asshole who will send you to your death, so hang tight while I figure out what the fuck we can do with this. Write a note down. You don't get a quest for it. That's probably a good idea. I have a pen over here. 1 second. Help. Dumbass. Stuck in old world. Or stuck in old city. The days when we didn't have quest logs in any video game. Remember those dark days, everybody? Alright, back into stealth. How many of these fucking sigils are down here is the question. Oh, right, that shit stays on you until it fucking... Ah! We have to find the fucking counteraction for it, or else... Oh, fuck me. What is that? Oh, that's the cave grubs. Well, shit. You could also just rest? Fair enough. Oh, that's a lot of shit. Oh, Takehu, switch to a ring. Why did the entire group move? I don't want the entire group to move. Yeah. Hold on. Pallegina, you keep the front line. I will dive back and assist Alof. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage from the grubs. A lot of fucking damage. Why are... 51? What the fuck? Why are they dealing 30 plus damage apiece? Fuck me. Why did you push her away and cause a disengagement attack? You fucking... What? I am very confused as to what is happening. 1 second they're dealing like 5 damage each, the next second they're dealing 30 damage each, and I do not understand it. Please, thank you for killing the cave grub. And pop a potion, please. Did... What? Aloth, use the fucking potion. Thank you. This is... God damn it. How is he not getting any focus? Is he doing 0 damage? What the fuck is going on? And Takeha's down. Well, we're going to be resting after this one way or the other. Please kill the big one. Please kill the big one. Oh my god.
Can't take much more.
Attack!
Aloth, why did you cast a fucking... Okay, it didn't spawn anything. Thank fuck.
Of course.
Larva. Bunch of writhing larvae, blind and hungry. They move instinctually towards any source of food. Oh, that's great. I love having bugs in my backpack. Alright, we're resting. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is how this works. Hardtack does nothing, it just allows you to use it. We have Hylea's Bounty, which gives plus 10 to all defenses, plus 2 to all skills, and plus 25% max health, which is nice. Hostile effect duration is nice. Dexterity. Dexterity. Might. I'll take the might. Plus 2 to resolve. Beneficial effect duration. Plus 2 to intellect. We'll give that to Aloth. Plus 1 to penetration with spells. Tarloaf is max 15 health. Give that to Pallegina. Healing received. Plus 10 to will. Plus 1 to resolve. Maybe. Plus 1 to might. Go ahead and give that to Seraphin. Plus 1 to constitution. There we go. Go ahead and rest. Okay, everybody's feeling better now? Okay, got the rocks here. Well, since as you said, we can cast it out of combat with no penalties. Aloth, could you mind being our demolition crew here, please? Why is it... What the fuck? There we go. There we go.
Oh? Indeed.
Alright, let's keep moving. Now that we've dealt with the grubs. Aloth's Extermination Services. We cast Fireball. No, that's literally all we do. Where does this go? Old City Ruins. Ooh, okay. Back this way.
I can be quiet if you can.
We'll be fine.
How may I shall?
Aloth, give me another one. Right there.
Oh?
Money. Anything else up here? Nope. Alright. How far could that guy have run? This way. An amphora.
I'm here.
Shoot it. Ah, okay, it was explosive.
Let's keep him here.
Interesting. The bones are warm to the touch. Oh, wait, what are we doing? Oh, it's a statue. Cracked stone face rises from the pool. Lichens clog the hollows under its brow and nostrils, and a pale glow plays along the underside of its cheeks. Inspect the pool. As murky as it is, it's difficult to tell how deep it goes. You can barely see the statue's submerged shoulders, the rest shrouded in darkness. But there is a smudge of light that shines from the gloom. You hear a faint, musical sound from the depths. The melody ebbs and flows, rises and recedes. Okay, hold the phone, hold the phone. What? Why can't I save? There we go. Give me a hard save here. Dive towards the light. I'm assuming we want survival. Oof. That would be Seraphim. Seraphim leaps into the pool and swims down. The water is surprisingly warm, with an oily texture and a brackish flavor. Yet as Seraphim paddles deeper, the water grows colder. The light in the depths becomes brighter, sharper, a strange melody murmuring through the water. As the mysterious source grows closer, muck clogs his eyes, and a strong current pushes him back. Oh. Oh, it's a constitution check. Swim back to the surface. Seraphim was injured. Oh, fuck you. I got him back as soon as we did that. You'd think that would only... Okay, so we know it's a constitution check. None of them have the constitution for it. Do we have any food we could take? Because Pallegina is close. If we got a food item that can get her over the hump of it. Or a chemical item. Ooh. Tartar chew. Chew weed, used for the... Okay, can we...
I am ready.
We use that. That gives her +3 constitution, +3 might, and +3 dexterity. Go ahead and take that. Now go ahead and over here. Dive towards the light. We're going to take her. Continue. Continue. Pallegina fights the current, sustained by a strong breath and strong lungs. Continue towards the light. Pallegina reaches the source of the light music, a glowing conch in the statue's open hand. Music flows from it as rich and deep as a baritone. Pallegina hovers above it, lungs just beginning to ache. Take the conch and swim back up. At first, the conch is stuck in place, but with a little effort, she managed to pry it from the statue's palm, and it comes free with a pop and a radiance in the music fade. Pallegina pushes off from the statue and swims despite the pain swelling in her chest. She kicks towards the dim glow of the surface. You've gained one item, the Cornet of the Depths. Wait, didn't we see this elsewhere? There was another item somewhere that was exactly this. Pallegina emerges and climbs out of the pool, enjoying deep breaths of dank cave air. You hear rattling. The bones of the pools grind and snap together, and several skeletons rise from the mud. Well, fuck me. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yep. All right, hold on. Oh, there's... Oh, that one's gonna have a ranged attack, isn't he? All right, all right. Oh, fuck. They're skeleton. That means they're immune to fucking...
Be discreet.
Shit. Fuck. Okay, hold on. We're not in combat yet, so I've got a chance. Shit. I don't have a... Fuck. I don't have a... Okay, the torch is better than nothing. What? The torch is better than nothing. It's still a fucking... What do you mean I can't... There we go. It's better than nothing. Why does it... Why... I had 2 torches. Why do I have 1 now? It just removed one of my torches. What the fuck? Okay. Sword does crush damage? It does? 15%? I mean, it's going to be immune to everything else. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Scepter's good. She's just useless. He's useless. God fucking damn. I have got to keep more fucking weapons on. He even has a 3rd weapon slot. I should have put the fucking mace in his 3rd weapon slot. Damn it. Ah, this is going to be aggravating. Slash works against skeletons too? I hope so. The problem is, how do I force him to use the axe and not the blunderbuss? There we go. I'm assuming that'll work now that I put it in the main hand. Alright. Alright, go after the warrior. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Aloth, shitballs. Fuck. Takehu. Moon's light. Go ahead and... Fuck. Wait. Hold on. Where's the... Did I... Okay, go ahead and drop a hail... Wait. Frost spell, right? And it's not gonna... Where the fuck is his character sheet? Immunity to water attacks, immunity to fire attacks, immunity to slugs. No, that's not what I want. How do I see his skills? Where the fuck are those? Why can I not see his skills? Yes, frost and water spells cast this way are foe only. Okay. So that better work. Frost. Okay. So it's not gonna damage me, right? Why? I really hate how the enemy can just... The enemy does not give a shit when I haven't get... I love my guys getting critted and killed after 2 fucking hits. It's so fucking nice. Wait, what? Aloth hit for 19 damage. Aloth hit for 18 damage. Okay. That explains 30 damage to him. What happened to the other 60? Okay, let's use an AoE heal. Please. There we go. Okay, that keeps everybody else up. Let's go with Eye Strike. Blind them all. Ow. Okay. Let's go with... Ow, for fuck's sake. Okay, we got one. Oh, switch to the fucking sword, you dipshit. There we go. Paralyze. There we go. They're immune to the... Because it deals piercing damage. God damn it. Combusting wounds. Hit them both. There we go. That's better. No, I can't cast that. There we go. There we go. No, just... okay, just go after the sorcerer now. Out of the water, everybody. Okay, the sorcerer appears to have used up all of his spells, so this should be easy. There we go.
Ahoy. What for, Cap?
Okay. Switch back to this. Put the blunderbuss back in the primary slot.
Yes?
You're still on that. You're still on that. Switch back to your scepter. Switch back to the pistols. There we go. Oh, skeletal grimoire. All right, you can take that. Maybe there'll be something in there for Aloth. Fine robes. Ooh, are those better than... I think that's better than what I have. Because I just have the... Oh, no, I have the water shaper robes, which are exceptional. Never mind. And no reason to give that to anybody else. What have we got in here? Chill Fog, Spirit Shield, Miasma of Dull-Mindedness, Noxious Burst, Crackling Bolt, Niggerouth's Bitter Mooring, Immobilized. Oh. Becomes an anchor for a frigid ray of energy that does freeze damage to all creatures caught in its path. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's retrieve this. Ooh, fine hide armor and a fine breastplate. Ooh, we might be able to make some decent money off of this adventure now. Which is good, because we've got a very large crew to pay for now. -5 accuracy, -10 to all defenses. We'll deal with it.
Be constant.
That's a lot of bodies.
Which is... What's that belly thing is?
Ooh, it's a mother of pearl. Nice. Go ahead and give me a quick save, just in case. Oh. What's over here? Is lockpicks and Azada shells. Thank you. Drug crack. Oh, right, because she's... So that'll take a little while to wear off. Still worth it. We'll be able to get that because we needed a high constitution score in order to do that without getting injured. That is baby pearls and lockpicks. Whoa, sickened. What? Whoa, get the fuck out. What the fuck is happening? Noxious cloud. Oh, from the corpse pile. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, they take damage from that. That's aggravating. Can we slip by it faster? I don't... Is this whole area sickened? Go. Just get through.
Eyes open.
Alright. Alright. It's just a damage DOT. Just annoying. Yeah. Fresh boot prints stir the mud. Oh, okay. We might be on the right track now. Ooh. Skulldrax. Oh, Skulldrax. It's a bat. It's the bat people things. Okay. Let's set up carefully here.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh. Okay, so that's the... Okay. So the circle is... They'll always detect you, but the direction they're facing will give them additional distance, essentially.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, because if they're facing away from us, I can get closer. Okay, so there are two of them. One's a level higher than us, one's 2 levels higher than us, but we do have the numbers advantage.
What for, Cat? Done and done.
Yours to command, Captain.
We've got plenty of spells. And I slip Aloth a little bit closer. There we go. Then cast it. Oh, can I? Oh, perfect. I can catch both of them. Nice. Then we're going to shoot you in the face. Pallegina, go after him. Oh, right. Everybody come out of stealth. There's no point being in stealth. Switch. Go ahead and blind him. I'm going to go ahead and paralyze him.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, that is dealing damage to me. That is definitively dealing damage to me. You all saw that. Is fucking bullshit. Why are his spells dealing damage to me like that? Aloth took nothing from this, and yet now he's at half health. Spirit Shield, concentration, damage to me, damage to Pallegina, no damage to Aloth. There is nothing on here that says anything about damage to Aloth. A trap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did the trap come from? Where? There was nothing on here. We even stood right here while we were casting the spell and there was no trap. What the fuck are you talking about?
Can't take much more.
Jesus Christ, we try to heal him and he still fucking gets... Can we please paralyze this fucker? Disengage. There we go. There we go. Alright, that still went pretty well. There we go. No. Fuck's sake. Okay, we killed the grubling. Aloth, I need you to deal with these fucking grub hubs. Grub hubs. Cast the spell already. There we go. Okay, now finish him off. Alright. Took care of that then. Larva taken, Skulldrack ears and leathery wings and claws. Very nice. And they were guarding a treasure chest.
It's done.
With obsidian spalls and azada shells. Very nice, very nice. Ooh. There was something over here that we didn't check out. How do we get there? Go back around this way. So that leads to this. Oh, that doesn't have a marker on where that leads. Interesting.
The better part of valor.
Yeah. We're all gonna get sickened. I know. Please move past it. Thank you. Wait for it to wear off. It'd be funny if the obsidian spall was worth the most. Just saying. I mean, they're worth, I think, 12 apiece, which is pretty good. Oh. Dargles. Okay, that's not too bad. We should be able to handle this. Oh. No. We can't. We don't have time. We're fucking fighting. Why would you make that interactable when we're in the middle of a fight? Bang. Bang. Oh, what the fuck are these things? Come on, swing. Okay, that didn't work. Give me Eye Strike. Blind them all. Do you have... Give me a Mind Blade on them, please. There we go. Good shot. Alright, that blinded them. Now go ahead and give me Paralysis. Alright, good for taking care of that thing. That means that thing's gonna explode when we kill it, doesn't it? Probably. Give me some more paralysis. Oh, nope, that works. Yeah, no, more paralysis. When in doubt, make it so they can't move. I love those cipher... These early game cipher abilities just continue to pay dividends in every time we use them. Oh, that was the guy we were supposed to find, wasn't it? The body has been savaged by many claws and fangs, a cloud of essence hanging over it. You recognize it as belonging to Botaro, the man you saw lowered into the gullet earlier. His soul remnant pulses with urgency. You prepare yourself for the now familiar jolt and feel yourself pulled into his memories. Let me take a sip here. Ah. You're being dragged towards the cage, but you're not looking at it or the darkness. Soon there will be nothing else for you. Overseer Hitenga is holding the marked coin, the Sulonet, and glaring at you. You already tried explaining yourself, but it's no use. He knows where you got it. He tucks it into his own pocket. Instead, you look at Biha, furious and heartbroken where she stands beyond the guards. There's something you need to tell her, but she's so far, receding further by the second. Recall what you need to tell her. You are standing in front of a man. His dark, wizened face reminds you of old leather, but a delicate work of embroidery rests in his lap. He holds out a purse with long, fine fingers. It's heavy. Probably more money than you've earned in your entire life. You try not to let this show on your face. You know what to do. The crime lord nods to you. Please remind me. You will meet our mutual associate near the Adra Mill. She will give you a package. Pay her, and bring this package to the Undercroft. He watches you for understanding before he continues. My people are particular about security. But show them the Swulanet. They will let you pass. You pat your pocket for the marked coin. It's still there. You leave the lair of Dario the Lean and zip through the Narrows, past the Svef-chewing guards, left at the four-way intersection, left again to the Gullet. Your hands are shaking, and you remember the rumor Biha told you about of a merchant captain at the tavern. The money is heavy in your hands. It's a risk, but you realize you've already decided to take it. You approach the tavern with your heart in your mouth, realizing you can't just walk in there holding Dario's purse. You need to hide it. Fortunately, the rubble around you offers plenty of hiding spaces. When no one is looking, you clear some stones out from one corner and hide the purse beneath it. There, you'll come back once you've made your deal with the Rautayan. You're almost starting to feel better about it, too. As Botaro walks into the tavern, the memory fades, and you find yourself once more looking at his corpse.
I shall.
Alright, zip past here. I want to finish up exploring this area before we do anything else. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, of course there's another one. Alright, go ahead and give me paralysis. There we go.
Of course.
What? There we go. I was about to say. And this was... Oh, God. Oh, dear. There's going to be something out in the water, isn't there? Oh, no. We can't go all the way out. Never mind. Ugh. Come on, move past it. Let's go, people. Let's try not to get... Okay, game. You can't leave something highlighted up there and then not expect me to be able to get to it. Echo. Waterfalls echo in the distance below. Alright, I don't think there was anything else over here. Oh, there was. Where is it? Where is it? I was out of shells. Cleared out that. Cleared out that. Oh, there's a body. There's multiple bodies.
Ah.
No.
At once.
Hey, a mace. That would have been nice to have. I think that's everything. I don't know if the grubs that we killed count as the ones he wanted us to kill, but we'll double check with him. Oh, we can cross over that side. That makes things easier. Okay. Heading up again and continuing the Old City later, as this is the easiest area of the Old City by a fair margin. Fair enough. I was considering doing that now that we've cleared this out, and we need to finish up that guy. Let me see if I can let this guy out.
Found a way out of here, have you?
I've wiped most of the grubs from the Western Caverns.
Yes, right. It's safe to make for the rivers then. Or it's safe as it's likely to get. I'll head downward now.
With a wince, he lifts his pack from the ground.
Perhaps we'll meet again in the darkness?
He tosses you a concerned glance over his shoulder.
Take heed if you've plans to trudge deeper north. I only glimpsed it once, but whatever nightmare lurks near the falls of the pit, it's incredibly massive, and surely just as mean.
Then he's gone, easing cautiously into the darkness. Oh, we didn't even get experience for that. That's a shame. Does that mean... Hold on. Old City Ruins. And that's the one he was talking about. Well, we can always come back. We can always come back. Oh. No, we can't. Well, Tenwin, I don't think we have a choice. I think resting meant that... Yeah. Okay, well... I'm guessing it doesn't come back down. You did what? Yeah. I should have remembered that the guard said we'll only leave it there for half a day. Yeah. Well, I guess we get to find out how the fuck to get out of here. Burrowed into the cliffside, a dark cavern descends deeply underground. So, yeah, we done fucked that up, Tenwin. That was my bad.
It's darker than a Dargle's armpit in there.
He peers into the cavern, wrinkling his nose.
Smell that? Like chum. Must be a heap of grubs. Dead ahead. Well, we're still alive. What's next for our daring escape plan?
Are you injured? How are you holding up?
I've been through worse, and I'm tuned to survive.
With a half-forced grin, he stretches to model a clearly lean-muscled and agile physique. But mid-arc, he does wince and palms a gash on his arm, ruining the effort. You need healing.
I'm good with a thread and needle. Give me half a chance to get out of here, and I'll be fine.
Wait here. I'll scout ahead.
You don't have to tell me twice. Nice and quiet. That's deadly's ahead.
Well, I guess we get to... I guess today we will be fighting our way through the Old City because we don't have much of a... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Look.
Okay, so we need to be very careful about our fights in here. I'm hoping we don't have to go through all of this area and we can just find a way out. Because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Hat, a torch. That's nice. Okay, that's one Skuldrick. Ooh, that's 3 Skuldricks. The cave bat is easy, though. The Screechers, the Southwestish. That's what I figured from how he was talking. I want to help get him out of here, because I imagine we'll get at least something for it. Yeah, I see them. Take it off fast mode. I want to see how close we can get.
Yes,
all right.
I shall.
Switch back to the pistols.
Oh?
Aloth, give me a fireball. Right there, please. Good. Somehow you missed the one that you sent it right on, but okay, whatever. Pelagina, get out there. We're going to go ahead and shoot the weakened Screecher over there first. Bang and bang. Switch to melee. Go ahead and... No. Give me eye strike. Give me eye strike. Blind them, please. I swear that is dealing damage to Aloth. It says that it doesn't deal damage to my allies, but I keep getting hit with shit when he drops it on top of me. And it's only Aloth that seems to lose half his health when it happens. Please do not die, Aloth. No. For the love of God. I really don't like the engagement system sometimes. Fucking... Did that even work? No, of course it didn't. We missed entirely because we rolled a fucking 6. Please don't let him fall. Please don't let him fall. Please paralyze it. Thank you. Aloth, get the fuck away from it. Thank you. No, attack. Pallegina, focus on the fucking target. Why are you not shooting? Kill it. Attack it. Do something. There we go. Okay, give me a lay on hands on Pallegina. And she's down. God fucking damn it. Well, all right, we're going to have to rest here pretty soon because we've already got 2 people with injuries.
Yes? Indeed.
Ugh. Yeah, she lost healing received and max health. God fucking damn it. Okay, we've at least cleared out a safe zone here. Let's go ahead and rest. Hagfish, grog, egg, little fish, ale. Go ahead and take that. Rest.
I'm here.
I shall be
Keep resting. Let's keep moving. Speed us back up again, please. That is an amphora. Go ahead and shoot that. You.
Indeed.
Pistols.
Easy now.
Put that up. Cape. Some antidote. Wait for the fire to burn itself out. The fire's not going to burn itself out, is it?
I'm here.
There we go. All right. All right. At least we have some light. That's nice. You know, that's nice, right? Right? We just need to avoid those giant earth elementals that I saw roaming around. Not need to deal with them. That is another grub section. Okay, hold on.
How may I help?
Yeah, blights are nasty. That is the impression I'm getting. All right, Aloth, I need your extermination services, please.
How may I help?
That's 1. Nope, don't get too close. Don't get too close. 2. Oh, fuck! Okay, if it's just 1, we might have a chance. But the fact that I saw a second glow means it's not just 1. And there's the grubs. Fuck.
That's not
Okay, draw them back. Draw them back.
helpful.
Oh, for fuck's... You got... That counts as them being part of the same group? Are you fucking kidding me? Is there a reason nobody is attacking? Give me an eye blight on him. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. Go ahead and throw a paralyzation on the whole group. There we go, that immobilizes them. Aloth, I need you to dump a fireball directly behind them, please. Okay, that's good. Decent damage. Give me another one. Switch to the sword. Give me another paralyzation and immobilization effect. Come on, faster. What the fuck? Where are you coming from? What the fuck? Oh, this is bull crap. I was doing fine. Where the fuck did these things come from? We actually had a chance against this shit. Oh, that is horse crap. I had them perfectly, and now these fuckers just come out of nowhere. That was bullshit. They literally came from bumfuck nowhere. They weren't even on the map I was in. What the shit was that game? Fuck you. That was bull crap.
Will my eyes be open?
Find a bit of patrol. I guess we need to clear them out first and then double back to the fucking grubs because fuck me, apparently.
I can be quiet if you can.
All right, where are they, game?
Look.
So him walking here aggroed all the way over here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Fucking kill this asshole. We know the rest of them are coming. Just kill him quick. There we go. Nope. Switch to the melee. Paralyze. Run in. Why the fuck? They walk right past everyone else in the party to go hit Aloth. It's getting really fucking old. Give me a paralyzation. There we go. Fucking kill him. There we go. Good damage. Good damage. Paralyze. Okay, that's been dealt with.
I'm here.
I guess we will clear out more before we double back to the grubs.
Of course. The better part of valor.
Fucking hell. Quick save. Are we even getting any experience for this? Because it doesn't look like we are. It's another... Oh. Oh, it's a Temple to Andra. Underneath the rubble, a mural depicts two conchs rising from the waves. We need both of those conch shells, don't we? God damn it. That is a lot of bones.
Look at that, mate.
That is a lot of bones. We can't read what's on that side.
I'll handle this.
Oh. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's relatively clear. What the fuck? Secret button. Secret button. That leads to the Undercroft. Where the fuck is that? Alright, whatever. Let's keep exploring for a little bit.
Yes.
Switch back to the pistols.
Aye.
Can you set this off with magic? Oh, for the love of... Can't even... There we go. No. Oh, but it does leave it on the floor so you could set it on fire later. Oh, very nice. Let's see what's around here. That. Okay, so if we want to get that guy out, we have to clear out... Oh, that's a lot of dead things. If we want to get that guy out, we have to clear out the grub group that we bypassed. But I think that's the only other thing we have to worry about. If we set it up properly, I should be able to take them on. That's a bunch of Dargles. We're going to leave them alone. We're going to leave them alone. Okay. Give me a quick save. We know for a fact that those Earth Blights are going to come and attack us when we hit the grubs. Where are the grubs? There they are. If only there was a way to draw them off. I know we could take on the groups individually. It's weird because those Earth Elementals were over here. But now they're... aggravating. Alright, alright, alright. Yes, 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 I see them. Aloth. Necrotic Lance might be better to open with since it's a single target.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, do not run out ahead, Aloth. You stupid son of a bitch. Oh, wait. Did they... Okay, hold on, hold on. Ranged, melee. If we switch everyone to range, are we able to engage him from outside of their area?
This does not work.
Nope, here they come. Okay, hold on. Switch to the melee. Give me a paralyzation center on him because they're about to move into range of it. Seraphim, give me a eye blind on him as well. That'll cast as they enter the group. Then Aloth, go ahead and give me a fireball directly behind him.
I cannot find this spell speed.
What keeps hitting him? Did you even... You didn't even cast the spell. Please cast the spell. What is hitting him? Why is he move forward? They're in range. Why does he move forward to cast his spells when they're in range? Let's try that again without Aloth running dick first into the enemy and then wondering why he gets smacked in the fucking face. I am aware that it does that, Tenwin. It's called mic peaking. There's not really much I can do about it when I get this angry.
Look.
Why can I not just split them off? Why are they linked together as fucking combat encounters at this time? Why is it they can detect me at this range? That is... Whatever. Fireball their asses, please. Please cast the spell? Did you seriously... Oh. Wow, they are standing there doing nothing and you still manage to miss every single shot. And yes, please, Teheu, cast the frost chill spell, please, thank you. What? Okay, I'm really not appreciating the fact that every attack they launch is able to fucking blind. It's getting a little annoying. There we go. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Teheu. Can we please kill this one before the fucking things show up? There we go. Alright, fall back. Fall back. Quick save.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Okay, we've got it down to just the earth elementals. We should be able to handle this now. We were dealing good damage against them. Oh. Aloth, you know what? Hold on, Aloth. Hold on. You're back here. Put Seraphim in front of you so that you stop running forward and pretending that you're a meleeer with your fucking face in the front of the enemy. Because this game continues the tradition of not having a way to really focus the enemy's attention, which means the second you get in melee range, they start fucking killing you.
Look.
Onward.
Switch to the pistol. Everybody focus fire on the Earth Blight.
This does not work.
What do you mean it doesn't work? They're immune to fucking slash damage. Of course they are. Alright, Eye Blight. Then we're going to paralyze. There we go. Is he immune to paralyze? That doesn't... Okay, whatever. Switch to the blade. Go ahead and paralyze again. Aloth, go ahead and give me a... That's versus dexterity. Which would... Yes, they have practically no dexterity resistances. Oh, that's a line spell. Shit. Okay, well, we can set it up so it only hits that. Did you even cast? Hello? There we go. All right, now focus on him. Teheu, I've got you. Let me heal you. Why is he still taking damage? There we go. And we're going to paralyze you again. There we go. Seraphim, I don't know why you're not gaining any focus. It'd be real nice if you did. Okay, paralyze him again. Somehow he's dealing damage to everyone despite no one being around him. What the... he's being paralyzed multiple times. What is going on?
It makes no difference.
Oh my god. No penetration. No penetration. No penetration. Are we... Okay. Seraphin, are you... Fine. Switch to the pistols. Do something that deals damage, please.
That's it.
Like flogging a figurehead.
Okay, paralyze him again. There we go. All right, we got it handled.
I'm here.
Fuck you and your encounter design game. You can try to make it so that I have to fight 3 packs of enemies at once, but I refuse to play your fucking game if I can avoid it. Okay. Was that actually the group that was also patrolling over here, or was that a different group of Earth Elementals? No, it was that group of Earth Elementals. Okay.
I can be quiet.
What else is up here? Glowing purple spores come away on your hand. Alright, well, let's grab this shit and get the fuck out. Okay, so that is everything down here. All that's left is the area up here, which... We've got time. We might... if we can clear out this area and then get the fuck out of here, that would be great.
Nice and quiet.
Kind of annoying that we're... Are we still not getting any experience for fighting any of these things?
Huh. I can't see you.
Well, fuck.
You bastard.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's fucking help here, please. There we go. Now switch to the melee. Gonna eye strike this whole group. I'm gonna paralyze you. Wow, did that actually kill? What the fuck? Hello? What? What the fuck? They can turn invisible? What the hell? Please cast. Thank you. Move in. Oh, for the love of... Aloth, get the fuck out of there. No matter what I do with you, every time, somehow the enemy manages to get into melee range and kills you. Come on, go after that one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're just straight up not getting experience for any of this. That's kind of annoying. That is an essence battery. That stuff causes the illness, so we want to be careful of that.
I'm here. What say? Yes, Captain.
Pick the antidote. This engraving honors the life of a hero of old. I mean, it doesn't tell me anything about that, but thank you. That leads into the old city proper. We are not doing that. I just want to finish exploring this area specifically, and then we are getting the fuck out. Can't see a damn thing. Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
I found something over there.
Hey, stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word Modwir is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. How are you talking?
How are you talking?
It mimics your voice in a mocking sing-song manner. Oh boy, here we go. Modwir huffs in irritation and then turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
The Master Animancer responsible for your condition, I presume.
No, that would be a man known across Aora as the Great Wizard, none of your fucking business. Have you heard of him? I'm waiting for my owner, obviously.
I mean, you are currently stuck inside of a corpse, so...
It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
A belligerent sword. Fascinating.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with the sword you wouldn't believe.
Oh dear God, we have a sexually frustrated weapon. Show me. I'm a quick study. Modwer makes a dramatic retching noise, pretending to throw up.
Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
It presses itself into your palm, slowly warming to the touch. Deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You heft the sword, testing its weight. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polish. You scabbard it and continue on your way. Alright, Modwer, single-handed sword, I think it says. Yep, only usable by the Watcher. Damage, slashing and pierce, penetration of 6, good. It's a fine blade, restricted to the Watcher, emotional, plus 20% damage dealt is burn when above 50% health, and 20% damage dealt is freeze when below 50% health. Wrought of fine steel and engraved with a gilded Eldadiran rune that reads Modwer. This blade would have been a fashionable Derwoodan noble's favorite accessory 20 years ago. Time has been rather unkind to it, however. The delicate filigree on its pommel has been scoured by accident and violence. The tightly wound leather of its hilt is stained with patches of blood. For all that, the blade itself is sharp and curiously warm to the touch, and the tongue of the soul inside it is sharper still. Where it's from and who might have forged our mysteries, the sword has little interest in illuminating, though it does speak with a Derwoodan twang, a fact that tells you more about its origins than it has any intention of doing. Rats, first soulbound. Nice. Sorry, you were talking, what I heard was test my edge against the cave wall. Was that right? Save concept, yeah. So we can... Oh, yeah, it has the silver outline and everything. Ooh. Interesting. Talk to, bind soul, compare. Bind this item to unlock the next level. Okay, we might consider it. I'm not, like, it wouldn't be that much. Well, I mean, the damage is a little bit less because we have an exceptional versus fine, but that'll get upgraded over time. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. Because it is only usable by us anyway, so we're the only ones who can bind our soul to it, regardless. At least the accuracy will be, Oh, yeah, the accuracy's pretty good. Pretty good. You could give the big sword to Pallegina, just saying. You're right. For right now, we could. That's a good idea. God damn, it actually looks even bigger on her. Bind soul. Oh, to which class? Oh, so they've gone full bore with the way the legendaries work from the previous one, where it's it specifically wants to give you abilities that are going to benefit a specific class. Interesting. Well, I do get my biggest bang from my Cypher abilities, so I will go ahead and bind it to that. Tribute once sold by Modwer to the Sylvani Cypher class. Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by any other character until the binding is severed. Yes. I'm the only one who can use it anyways. And we'll talk to her later, maybe once we get out of here.
Captain. That will do, I say.
Hardtack and some other supplies. Cracked and half-chewed bones lie among the dormant coals. Ooh, a fine hatchet and a rope and grappling hook. The rope and grappling hook can go here, but we can go ahead and give Seraphim the hatchet as his melee weapon. Thank you. Oh, switch you back over to that. There we go.
Yes, Captain.
We got some drugs and some spores, or mold, I should say. Alright, so that's that area explored. That area's clear. Get away from the sickened shit. Oh, explored that, we explored that. All that's left is over here, and we should be done.
Will my eyes be open?
Stuff. Nope, can't do anything over there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, people. Move it. I don't trust those things. Hold on. Got my pistols out.
Yes?
Oh.
Indeed.
Oh, it did occur to me. I didn't even look to see what the next phase is. Kill one Kith with Modwer to unlock the next level. That seems strangely simple. I am somewhat concerned what I have picked up now.
I'll have this. I've done it.
There we go. Thief's putty. Very nice. Ugh, get over the sick and stuff. Please keep moving, guys. Let's go. This looks to be the only area we haven't been to yet. Keep away from the bodies, please. I will inform the survivor. Once we're done exploring, we'll double back, tell him, and then we should make our way to the Undercroft.
I found something. Over there.
Cool. That is potions of minor healing and lockpicks. Thank y'all. And this leads back down here. All right. We have officially cleared the area out. All right, let's head back and meet up with our buddy over here. And then we get the hell out. And then I have a feeling if we go back to the Gullet, that guard's going to be very fucking surprised when we show up.
Incredible. You're not at all scathed. Not even a smidge.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go that far, but yes, we did pretty good.
What's next for our daring escape plan?
I've opened a passage through the ruins of a temple in the lower area. He rubs the stale-smelling sweat from the back of his neck, face slack with relief, and his eyes crinkle in brief uncertainty, but it ebbs just as quickly.
I'll make it. I know I'd hoped, but honestly, I didn't really expect you'd help me.
Can't turn a blind eye to someone in need. A wistful smile twists across his dirty face.
I owe you, friend. If you're of a mind, meet with me in Port Maje. I'll make it worth your while.
You're from Port Maje. Yeah, I've been there from there. It's pretty nice. Too sore to rush for it, he secures his pack with careful motion. With a final nod, eases out into the darkness. Well, it's going to be really bad if the Undercroft is actually yet another portion of a dungeon, because then we're going to have to fight through that too. But I'm hoping it's not. But at the same time, the skeleton being next to this brazier does not inspire me with much confidence. All right, let's find out. A deep, blue, choppy-watered cove spans before you, widening down a cavern that leads eventually to open sea. Waves clap against ramshackle docks, and the breath that fills your lungs is tinged with salt. Shouts from rowdy sailors pepper the air like buckshot. Deckhands lumber across the weather-beaten decks, ready and waiting, watching the waves that roil the cove. Watch from a distance. It is then that Huana water shapers, as denoted by their robes, stride the lengths of the docks. Arms sweeping and lips moving, they swirl the turbulent tide into a calm, directed torrent. For a moment, the cove falls still and silent as if caught in a collective bated breath. Then slowly, a slew of black-varnished dinghies, sails lowered, row steadily into the bay. The sailors whoop, shouting a jumble of bawdy greetings mixed with commands for docking and the unloading of wares. The ships lurch against the wharf and are emptied of crates after unmarked crate of almost immediately. The operation quick and efficient. With a shrill whistle, a dwarven woman emerges from the squat fort jutting from the eastern side of the cavern. Twice more she whistles before the water shapers reverse the bay's current, and the ships are swept gently out of sight and back to sea. It makes sense that they would have that.
Damn near wets the eyes.
Water shapers aiding the Principe, bringing in cargo with all the grace of drunk oxen.
Takehu takes in a sharp breath.
I have never seen a more undignified use of our talent. Have we all honed Ngati's talent for drudgery?
Takehu balls his fist and trembles on the spot. But a lot of those supplies will be helping the Raparu. Surely there's some value in that.
There is a reason this is being done in secret. It is unseemly, a betrayal of our art. The prince will want to know of this, but...
Takehu stops himself and a cautious look comes over him. This is perhaps my one area where I think Takehu is being a bit purposely blind. He really desperately wants to believe that water shaping is some truly sacred act. And to a certain extent it is, of course. They're basically chosen by Nagati. But at the same time, it's very obvious that living in the Deadfire Islands, this shit has incredible practical purposes. To the point of the fact that most of the water shapers just live up on top of a mountain and they make statues. I mean, yeah, sure, that's nice. It's nice that Takehu is an artist with what he does, that's sure, but if the majority of water shapers would just, you know, actually do stuff, they would vastly improve the ability for their nation to function. To some, a skill is just a skill. Exactly. Not everyone's going to see it with the high-minded artistry that Takehu does. No, I'm not saying Takehu's wrong. He's free to practice his art as he so sees it. But it is a little bit, I don't know, hubristic to try and push that ideology onto other water shapers who might not share that mindset. And I think that's part of the problem his instructors have with him, is that he's too focused on what he views as proper water shaping. Something on your mind, Takehu?
I am wondering if the Crown needs to know the truth about Delver's Row at all.
Oh, Aloth, lay off on this one. You just saw what we came through. You really think this place... You think a small number of pirates smuggling stuff in is a problem?
This warren brings business and trade through the Gullet. Without it, the Roparo would be destitute.
I want to say this, but I'd much rather... I'll think it over, but I'm leaning towards 3. Mentally, I'm leaning towards 3, but I'm willing to say 4 because we need to think it over.
It is no easy question and has no simple answers.
Takehu rubs his forehead with both hands, sighing. Okay, so that actually gets us into the Undercroft. Now we just need to find a way back up to the, use the ropes to shimmy. Inspect the ropes. Ropes haven't been stitched tight in some and hang a bit loose on their pulleys. The lack of tension will demand a fair bit of strength and flexibility to cross. Yeah, we'll avoid that for right now. Oh.
Conflict.
Wait. We automatically are fighting all these people? Wait. What's going on? Is this literally a case of no matter where you go, you're automatically... Oh, for fuck's sake, this is... Oh my god, what the fuck? You son of a bitch, get back here. What the fuck? There we go. You have lost reputation. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, no. I didn't realize this whole place was... Oh my god. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of here then? Yeah. Whoop-de-fucking-do. We went all through this. You'd think Seraphim would be able to talk us out of this place. Yep. Something on your mind. Blah, blah, blah. Quick save.
Easy now.
I didn't realize this whole place... How the fuck do I get out of here then? Jesus Christ. Well, here's hoping that we can cross this and maybe get the fuck out of here. Okay, we've got enough. There we go. Okay, please tell me this doesn't drop me into a fucking fight. Fuck me. God damn it. No, don't. Fuck, I've dropped myself in a fucking stealth section. Fuck. I get out of here. Please let me get out. How the fuck do I get out of here?
Over there.
Oh, that's nice. Fucking A. I don't want to fight the Principi. I'm trying to fucking not cause problems, god damn it. How did that other guy get out then? Is there another way out of the old wall? Oh my god. Okay, quick save. Can we sneak by?
Unbelievable.
Run.
Hide so much
Get out of there.
city.
Get out of there. Oh. This is the only other exit. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. She's walking over there. No. No, she's gonna come back this way. Fuck. Okay, the stealth system is way more forgiving than it was in the first game. That's for damn sure. Fuck it. Abandon everything. Get us the fuck out of here, please. Thank you. Please tell me this takes me up to an area where everyone isn't going to immediately attack me. Okay, we good? Oh, thank fuck.
Get him!
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Also, did I don't think I did. Okay, there we go. Please stop killing Aloth. Aloth, why are you always in the front? I tell you to stand at the back and somehow you always end up at the front.
That's not very helpful.
These distractions.
Did that lost reputation with Delver's Row criminal? Oh my god. Well, okay, the Delver's Row specifically, I don't have much. -3 already.
Yes? Indeed.
This is bullcrap. Well, they're not the Principi, so quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Ugh.
Slippery.
Entering the old city via the lift is an option, but not the best. Yeah, I get that. I just want out of here. The body of this moon godlike woman is contorted in a death spasm. Her mouth is open and milky eyes staring frozen in shock. She's dressed in Principi leathers that she appears to have been a pirate. A small, intricate bronze and Andra device lies next to her hand, cracked and blackened. Her soul lingers close by. Even without reaching out to it, you can sense her confusion. The captain said to bring him, so you're bringing him. The old man hardly seems a threat, but you trust the captain's judgment. The Animancer didn't want to go, put up as much of a fight as he could. Naudra said to give him a whack, so you gave him a whack. That shut him up, but carrying the old sack of bones is tiring. Just need to get him on the ship and you can get some rest. You're in Delver's Row, passing through the market when he starts to come to. He's not strong enough to break free. Still, you don't think a wiry old Animancer could squirm so much. Per con blanca, per con blanca. He yells out to no one in particular. It's Delver's Row, so no one particularly cares. Ahead of you, Naudra's calling out for the old man to shut up. You'll have enough time to plead for mercy once Captain Tazadal once you get to Dunwich. The Death Godlike's twin sister nods to you and you get the message. It's time for the Animancer to go back to sleep. You remove a hand from the old man to grab your club. He's weak, but the squirming is irritating. Wait, what's that odd little thing in his hand? You'll take that if you don't mind, especially if you do. You laugh to yourself as you reach for it. The old man starts to stammer. No! There's a flash, a powerful stench like brimstone, a sharp pain, sharp, but quickly gone. No matter. Naudra and Naudra have already knocked the old man out. You move to help carry him, but can't seem to get your arms up. The twins are looking at something on the ground. You've always hated how you can't see their eyes. Captain says not to judge them. After all, would you want to be judged for how you look? Certainly not, Captain. Good point, as always, Captain. You follow where their heads are pointing. That's you on the ground. Mouth open, eyes open, that weird little device smoldering next to your hand. That can't be right, though. You're here. The twins turn to go. They motion the others to hurry along. You'll catch up. You just need to figure out how to move your arms.
What is it? What did you see?
A group of godlike pirates. They're taking Giacomo to Dunwich.
Medico. Giacomo abducted by godlike pirates. But why? He has always done his best to help my kind. Watcher, I have asked much of you already. But if you can find time to go to Dunwich to find this Captain Tazadal, it would mean a great deal to me.
Of course, Palagino.
It did not sound as though he was in imminent danger. But I fear what they will do to him.
Are you sure that Giacomo didn't have enemies?
Not in the Republics. I can't think of why godlike, of all kith, would have any reason to take him. Something strange is going on here. Perhaps it has something to do with his research. I am sure we will find out when we find Captain Tazadal.
Hey, we finally got a level up. Go ahead and boost my diplomacy. Go ahead and boost mechanics. Let me see here. We've got one ability across the board. We've already got Sworn Rival. We really should remember to use more. We can grab Greater Lay on Hands. Prevents death when cast. Stores a substantial amount of health. I don't think 30 health is a substantial amount of health, game. I think you're fibbing to me slightly. Granting the Courageous Inspiration, which increases Resolve, versus the Robust, which increases armor rating, additional health per 10 seconds, or per 3 seconds. Okay. Bull's Will, Bear's Fortitude, Snake Reflexes, Combat Focus, Pages of Loyalty. Glorious Beacon. 1.5 radius from caster. Blind. Well, we have easy access to blind from our other abilities. Yeah, so you can only pick one of those. Yeah, until we get to rank 4, we don't really have anything else from the Paladin set that we really want. Retaliatory Strike, gain concentration, which is decent. Gains penetration with all weapons, that is nice. Oh, that'll be nice. 20% additional range. I'm thinking... New weapon style, Divine Purpose, gains 20 defense against all resolve. That might be a good one, actually. 20 defense against all resolve afflictions, dexterity, and might afflictions is pretty good. Yeah, Glorious Beacon isn't really worth it because I've got a far easier way to blind people. See, the problem is I'm not sure what weapons I want to use yet, so taking any of the weapon feats does not exactly one that I want. Is there any third level spell that I'd like to have? Secret Horrors, Frightened and Sickened. Soul Ignition is fire damage, which would be nice to have some secondary damage. That's not bad. Recall Agony increases their duration. Steadfast increases resolve. Resolve reduces hostile effect duration, improving will and deflection defense. Reflects a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. That's not the worst. It would be a straight debuff on the enemy. Yeah, the target takes a -10 to resolve, and I gain a +5. That's not the worst. Amplified Thrust deals piercing damage, has a very high penetration. Violently pushes the enemy backwards. Not a bad idea. The other choice is Mind Blades for all of the jump that it does. Shaken and Confused. Power low. Ooh, that could be useful as another debuff, but it's single target. I like the AoEs. Briefly transfer the outer shell, releasing electrical bursts around them. Enemies staying in the area around the target take shock damage. Faux AoE. That's nice. To whom it may concern, and to... No, because of the bounce, Lord Bramber, I'd probably more phrase it as, oh shit, I just had it in my head and now I'm forgetting it. To all those so concerned. Mind Wave lashes out, deals raw damage. That's good. Generating a cone of concussive force behind the target. And it is faux target and faux AoE, which is nice. Valorous Echoes, strong and insightful for 20 seconds. Honestly, for a 10 focus, that's not a bad... I could lead a lot of fights with that, and it would be a pretty solid... Do we get any other buffs now that I think about it? That's just a straight armor rating one, which is good. Pain Block gives... Wow, Pain Block is not nearly as fucking good as it was in the previous game. Wild Leech... I'm just trying to see what else. 1 affliction on the target, 1 inspiration on self. Oh. Same amount of the bonus applies a random low-tier affliction to the enemy and the matching inspiration to the cipher. That's nice, but not for level 4. That's not nearly as good for level 4. Like, yeah. Silent Scream is way better. And has a pretty large radius. Tactical Meld... 50% of grazes converted to hits. That's nice. Trying to see what else we get higher up that I remember from the previous game. Borrowed Instinct. That I remember being a good one. Borrowed Instinct is good. And it's not a affliction. It's just a raw -8 to intellect, -8 to perception. That one I remember being good. And then, of course, Disintegration. Disintegration is always amazing. We can get to it easily enough. Screaming Souls, Ancestors' Memory. Brilliant. Okay. Unlocks the hidden repository of an ally's mind and soul, granting them the brilliant inspiration. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we don't quite get Reaping Knives, Defensive Mind Web. Yeah, we don't get the, like, Time Parasite was one of the better ones just because it made you attack so much. But yeah, we can't get to those. Oh. Oh, that's for... Oh, that is cool. Fuck. I miss out on that from not being able to take the tight... Oh, man. This game has so many fucking class options. Oh, I kind of... Oh, that would have been amazing for a fucking control cipher. Holy fuck, that's cool. And it's just a plus 1% area effect per focus. I already can get up to like 110 focus. That's fucking cool. Oh. It's a protective barrier that prevents some damage. That's cool. Increase all of your power level. Oh my god. We can only get that up there. You can't get it anywhere. Oh man, that kind of... Fuck. What do paladins get? Maximum number of times in power can be used before resting, so it just straight up gives you more options. Providence, just straight up revive yourself with 150 health. If an ally is down in combat, the paladin immediately gains zeal. Oh, I mean, not as cool as the cipher abilities in my opinion, but still. 15% of hits converted to crits with cipher spells. Oh, that's fucking cool. Shit. Penetrating in power. Empowered attacks gain increased duration. Echoing horror. Cipher critically hits with a cipher spell. There's a chance to recover some of the focus spent. The fact that, yeah, when scoring a critical hit, gain 5 focus, that's really not a lot. That's really not a lot. That one we definitely want. Plus 10 bonus accuracy against will. Alright, but back to what we're actually working on. My apologies, I got distracted. 2 enemies caught in between. So yeah, it's a better version of the antipathic field. So my main choices I'm thinking between is Psycho-Vampiric Shield for the straight debuff on the enemy, or just going for Valorous Echoes for getting the strong buff that I can cast for cheap. I like the Psycho-Vampiric Shield. I like having more debuffs than anything else. Oh, and we have a new choice here. I mean, I guess since we've got the legendary weapon, maybe? Fighting in a close quarter style, using your blade to penetrate armor effectively at the cost of lower deflection. Ugh, that's still not too good. We already grabbed the firearms ones that I want. Not unless you can get constant crits. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna learn longsword for the new soulbound thing. I'm thinking we have to. Well, it's not longsword. It's not greatsword. It's just the it's just regular sword. I guess so. Yeah, we'll go with that. May as well. Makes us a little bit better with it. And I think Takehu also leveled up? Yes. Was I giving him history, I'm pretty sure? No. No, Aloth has history. He's much better at history. I have metaphysics covered. Aloth also has insight covered right now. I mean, his skill list is a little weird. I think everyone else got the kills, unfortunately. I kept trying to kill them, but then somebody else would inevitably end up getting the killing blow. Which is why I hate shit like that in games like this. There's no way to actually control it short of gimping yourself in combat. I already have metaphysics covered. I don't need another person with that. I guess we could have him as a backup religious character. That would kind of make sense. In case we don't have Jody in the party. Okay, we have one ability. Spell shaping. Not that great. Did we pick up? We picked up combat focus. What did we... Right. There it is. Secrets of the Rhyme. That's what we picked up. Right. I'm thinking... Oh, Returning Storm. Oh, but... No, faux AoE, right. Stun and deal shock damage. I remember how good that was. Or do we want to grab something from the 4th power level tier? Moonwell doesn't heal nearly as much as it used to. Holy shit. Overwhelming wave. Conjures a rolling wave of water plows through everything is past, causing crush damage and the stun affliction. I say again, frost and water spells cast this way are full only. I swear to God, it better not be lying to me. That's probably a good choice, though. Returning Storm did give us a lot of good uses, though. We'll go with Returning Storm for right now. I don't think there's any skills I wanted from him. No. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. He has the rod already for his skills. He's got club. I mean, I don't really know what else they want with that. I did give him a poleaxe, but that doesn't really matter. I guess we can give him the other magical implement stuff, so that way if we run into a good one, we can have him wield any of them.
Yes?
Yeah, no. I have not achieved a kill with this yet.
Of course.
Okay, can we get out of here, please? I just want... I don't even know where I am as far as all of this goes. Oh my god, where am I? Yeah, but that'll reduce my accuracy. Right? Because if I... Yeah, that drops my accuracy by 12. I don't know. I'd much rather just have the sword.
I'm here. I shall.
Hey, seriously, where are we? How do we get out of here? This lead... Okay. No, that leads to the Narrows. We've got... How many sub-areas did we go through? Wonder why killing some fool thugs who can't assess a mark properly lowers your rep so much? I don't know. People are stupid. Oh, God. They've turned right. Hear the distant murmurs of voices. See no one. Go forward. The alley winds on ahead. Oh, my God. I don't know. Go forward. Oh, my God. No, I'm... Alright, I'll say it. I'll say it. Shit like this, I don't like. Shit like this, I do not like. Go right. Oh my fucking god. Go left. Up. Retrace the steps to the exit. I am... I didn't like it when we did this shit underground. I don't like it here. Stylish, welcome. What now?
I think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
I want out of here. Believe me, I would leave if I could, but you fuckers won't let me. I'm sure the Narrows is the exit area 10 when I just don't have the patience for this bullshit right now. Fine, go left. Go forward. I don't care. Find a body slumped against the wall. Fine, search the body. Why can I not use anybody else's skills? That's stupid. He has a higher perception. What? A watcher only check. That's really dumb, but okay. You find a secret compartment sewn into the lining of his trousers. It contains a small note and a handful of coins. Read the note. Ulug, there's a new shipment for your Reparu friends waiting near the lift in Delver's Row. Come get the food before the cave stink rots it. You're mad, Captain Morena. Give the old man my regards. I put an extra koi key in there just for him. Don't say I never done anything nice. Dead man's note. Yep, which is what we just read. Okay. Turn around. Oh my god. How the fuck did... Go left again. Go forward. That leads to here. Turn around. Go forward. Oh my god. Inspect the merchant stall. Fine. Another watcher-only tech. Fuck you. Laid out are various trinkets made from junk, necklaces strung with fish bones and shoe buckles, and bracelets made from shards of broken glass. But the curtain sways and flaps as served by a draft. You twitch to the side to discover a secret passage. Okay. I hate this. Go through the curtain behind the merchant's stall. You check the tunnel one more time to make sure no one's watching, then you slip in the curtain. So fast, you gotta pay a toll if you want to visit Delver's Row. Open markets are vital to a healthy economy. Would you really turn away a paying customer? They look at each other and shrug. I mean, no, we don't lie. Our character doesn't lie. Fuck's sake. Fine, just this once. Shut up. Get the fuck out of my way. That just takes me back to the... Oh! Get me out of here. Get me out of here. How the fuck do I get out of here? Exit to the gullet. Thank you. I'm sorry. I usually like those storybook segments, but both this and the one that we did in the underground, I have utterly fucking despised. I'm not good at visualizing this shit, so I just end up clicking randomly and I get more frustrated. I just stop reading them because I get sick and tired of it. I don't like them. I don't like the way they're set up, and I don't like the way they're presented. Moving on.
Not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
I found Botaro. He's dead.
Of course. I only hoped.
She breaks off, shaking her
It
head.
is no matter. Thank.
Yeah. Now we'll go find the coin stash that he left, and then I guess we should try to figure... You want the Narrows if we go back there again? I would not mind it at all, Tenwin. Go right ahead.
That's unusual.
That should be the... Yep, 600 copper pand. And then the dude took the Sowole coin that the guy needed to run his meeting.
The Gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself around.
But we can't ask about it. God damn it. That's stupid. I should be able to ask about it. I saw it in the vision. Oh no, it's some stupid shit where I have to like pickpocket him, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Aye, aye.
Seraphin, I don't suppose... I think he's the only one with a halfway decent stealth score. Yep. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't suppose... Hold on. Do we have... Hold on. Seraphin's over here. He's stealth from everybody.
Speak your mind.
You have the explosive skill, don't you? Yes, you do. If we... Okay, hold on. We're going to throw down... that right in the middle here. Take off the fast speed.
Huh?
Go, 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 go. There it is, the Mark Swole.
Aye. Ahoy.
Thank you for your skills, Seraphin. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, the stealth system is way more fucking forgiving in this game than it was in the previous one. Way more forgiving. Okay, so if that's the case... Speaking with the Rautai captain, well, I can pay for her passage on my own. I want to know what this whole deal with the criminals are, and I believe he said he needed to meet with a contact at night at the Valian's Adra crushing plant or whatever it was down in Queensburg. So I'm thinking we head there. Just head to the Queensburg proper. Luminous Audra that's it. Ah. Okay, good. It's still nighttime. I don't remember where it said. I don't suppose it was... Ambatar's Chorus, Dira's Manila. It's not telling me. Was it under a different... Or is it unmarked? Company guard. Wait, are we not allowed in during the night? Wouldn't surprise me. Let me see what's in here. Come on. Maybe we talk to Cortina, or maybe we talk to somebody else here?
What business brings you to my... Good day.
Why would it... I wish I... Hold on. Base of the coin is emblazoned with the upside-down crown associated with the Principi. The reverse, however, has been defaced with a prominent letter D. Okay. Inside the mill or outside the business? I do not remember. I'm trying to see if there's anybody named or if there's... Hold on. Let's just talk to everybody in here, see if anybody pops up. Nope. Mind your hand. Maybe the balcony? Hold on. I actually think it is outside, but I don't remember where. So I figured I'd start from in here. No, there's nothing up here.
If my people would control my talent for their own ends, Kara, I owe them nothing in return.
I suppose you discovered all that on your own, lounging in the bathhouse?
Kara, where I do my best thinking without the babble of scholars to fill my head.
Okay, head back outside. We'll see if we can find... Because he said to take the coin, you take the Suole coin and the 600 pand and deliver the package. Or did he say we had to pick up a package and deliver that with the pan?
Some might be saying your bellicosity towards the gods be a bit ridiculous. You haven't parlayed with them and all?
If you had spoken to them, you'd find them ridiculous too. Anyway, what good have your prayers to Undra ever done?
Better being safe than drowned.
Damn it. Not. Fortunately, it's almost daybreak, so I don't even know if the thing is still eligible right now. Son of a bitch. I think it just passed into daybreak, so it's probably not even going to count. Evening. I believe that is their name for Hyleia, if I remember correctly. They have a different name for the goddess. It's still not nighttime. How the fuck is it not nighttime? There. Midnight. Is this seriously a completely unmarked quest? Because that would be really fucking... Man down, sail the Fort Deadlight. Investigate the Decision, Pokaharu. No, that's all the Valiant Trading Company. That's not... Luminous Adra, Bounty... Pao, find the drowners, Long Medicine, learn about Pokaharu, Jody's efforts, find a food source, mapping the archipelago, Songo, Dunnage, Arkhamir, thinking Sepulchre, Aloth. See, you'd think it would be under this, but it's not. Ugh. Return to Facina, Perry's Oak. We do need to deal with that. Cura more is a phrase of emphasis. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of... Yeah, there's Akira, which is the actual word, and it's because he spelled it Akira with an A. I'm thinking of Amira, which is the word they use for Hyleia in their language. How do we... Oh, what the... What is this? Oh, what the fuck? Oh dear. Against a backdrop of jeering youths, a young woman raises her arms with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
The woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself the sudden target of the crowd's attention.
I did not send for anyone to preside over our contest.
No? You didn't hire a bodyguard, coward. We have business. What do you want?
Don't want any trouble.
Ah, but you're a witness now. You can at least watch us bleed each other dry.
What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
Akira, the queen consigns murderers to the Gullet.
Takehu wags an admonishing finger at the pair.
If I wanted the opinion of some tentacle-headed savage,
Laro grimaces at Takehu with a mixture of distaste and curiosity.
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant terms.
Orso glances in your direction with annoyance.
No wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valiant way.
He sneers. Oh, well, we found something you two agree on.
And how do your colonies fare, Adiran?
Oh, he's got you there. You don't have to do this. That reduces trading company. Not getting involved. I suppose you have a good reason for this duel?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Laro opens his arms wide and smiles to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
We can just straight up fucking shut this down. Storm this position. They could be here any moment. Nope, that's a lie. Well, it's weird that we can bluff, but it's not called a lie. This is very strange. Wow, so they don't like it if I break it up, but they also don't like it if I take a side. That's kind of fucking bullshit. Is this slight seriously worth one of your lives?
Ak, this is but one chapter in a long anthology of Bardato arrogance.
The Sulanet is just to meet with Dario. You cannot meet with Bartaro's contact or whatever. Thank you for checking that for me, Tenwin. I appreciate that.
Arrogance. Per complancanet, you should thank me for my patience.
Does this seriously have to be settled by death? Surely there are better alternatives.
Nothing less than the total disgrace of the Valeras would satisfy me.
Then you will die unfulfilled.
Anyone can kill with enough anger and bravado. Fight to first blood. Prove who is the better man and the better person.
Ark, our country benefits little from the flowers of its great families cutting each other down in their prime. First blood should satisfy your honor.
Thank you, Pallegina. Thank you very much for helping me with this one. God help me if I had brought Maya. She'd probably have started putting money down on it.
I was the one who suggested fisticuffs, but you were eager to cut me open.
To first blood, then. Shall we resume?
There we go. The duelists square off in a tentative circle around each other. Stocky Orso moves with heavy stride, while Laro takes more precise, measured steps. Onlookers gather and press at the edges of the poorly defined area, jeering lowers to expectant murderers. The duelist seconds bring forth their weapons. Take the opportunity to study each of the opponents. Oh, it's a watcher-only check. Well, we're not going to pass this one. Yep. Why are... Okay, where the fuck are half of these checks that we've been taking right now been me only? Find a better vantage point? Yeah, we can't do that either. Watch quietly for now. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, the seconds back away in melancholy silence. The duelists cross their swords and bow in salute, and then the tranquil moment ends with a burst of motion. Despite their differences in size, they appear evenly matched. Orso doesn't settle on an established form, but he manages to keep pace with Laro's aggressive strikes. Yeah, they don't like if I get involved in any fashion. I managed to convince them to not kill each other. That seems to be about the best we can do here. Watch a little bit longer. Orso and Laro trade fierce jabs, giving up any pretense of playing to the crowd. A hard downward thrust sends Laro's blade clattering to the ground. Orso hovers over him, a grin slowly taking form. He raises his blade and points it at his opponent's heart. This was supposed to be a fight to first blood, but mercy appears to be the furthest thing from the minds of its combatants. Oh, we can go with Paladin. We can go with... cast a shield around Laro. I do want to get more of the benevolent reputation, though. And this was a resolve check, which we haven't seen too many resolve checks, so this is probably going to be a good one. Shout at the top of your lungs. Stop! Orso's killing stab goes wildly askew, missing his opponent's heart and instead carving a long slice across his cheek. Considering Pallegina is sensible to the faith of those families. I mean, it's not necessarily faith, it's more of a cultural thing regarding the, cultural thing regarding the Valians rather than a religious thing specifically. And Pelagina is very much in favor of her culture. Like, she's very pro-Valiant in that sense.
Not so pretty anymore, Postenago.
Congratulations on your victory, and for not killing him.
This does not end here, Valera dog.
Laro wipes away a line of blood and casts it to the ground.
Just make sure the other Bardatos learn from your example.
Orso nods and signals for his attendants to depart. Minor positive reputation. And he's not dead. Good. Yes, that was the entire point. We pretty much couldn't get anything else that wouldn't result in people not liking us, so we just went with keeping this from descending into total anarchy. It's about the best we could have hoped for, really.
Let's keep quiet.
Okay, we will check in with his family first. That's going to be over here. And then we will run back and arrange passage for that chick. We should have... Oh, we've got a little bit of time left. We've got a little bit of time left. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and wrap some of these quests up. Also, Pelagina leveled up. We'll go ahead and... if we're gonna have her instead of... We should probably boost some Streetwise on her. Intimidate and Streetwise would be good for her. And we'll keep boosting her athletics. Alright, she got Reviving Extortion. That's good. She's got the better version of the Exalted Endurance. Increase Paladin's Maximum Zeal. That's probably a good idea. Resistant to Intellect Afflictions. Resistant to Perception Afflictions. Resistant to... Yeah, so you can actually really buff a Paladin's ability to resist things. Very nice. She does have Flames of Devotion, and she has Wrath of the Five Suns. Shared Flames gives everybody else damage for only... Well, 8 seconds is long. 8 seconds is not long. 20% damage is burn, and an additional 10% burn for 15 seconds. Is that really all it lasts for? Wait. No, it lasts for the whole fight. Okay, so all this does is give you 30% burn damage for 15 seconds and then 20% for the rest of the fight. I mean, that's okay, but I don't know if it's worth one of my very valuable abilities points. Which one of you is Laro? Shoots Orso immediately. I wonder if that's an option if you piss them off enough. Probably just go for Inspired Zeal. Get more zeal, get more abilities. That seems to be the best choice. She's got the Great Sword. What other two-handed weapons would be good for her? Morning Star would probably be good as well as a backup crush weapon. That would be good. Oh, wow, we're up to 8 viewers right now, according to the statistics thing I've got on here in OBS. Very nice. Laro's here. Can we talk to him?
My face still hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto.
Yeah, mostly intact. Nera loosens her grip on her ledger.
Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
I get the feeling, based on what I saw, that there's still some unfinished business between your families.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a pouch of coin and adds a short mark to her ledger before snapping it shut.
There can be no peace while civilized kith turn on each other.
She turns her gaze away in thoughtful silence. All right, that's one quest resolved, and we got paid for it. Very nice. All right. Up this way. Oh, we can also head back up to Pariki's Overlook, and we can turn those gloves back in. There being quests everywhere you turn in Nekataka made it a bit rough on me. I mean, this area's been pretty dense. We've been here for, what, 3 streams? We're probably going to be here for a 4th, if not a 5th at this rate. Like, it's a big fucking city.
Kue, any news?
I took care of Berteno's debt with Hamito's Stoneheal.
You are willing to put up all that money?
Honestly, it wasn't even that much money. Like, not for me at least.
What of the gloves? What happened to them?
I have them right here for you. She accepts the gloves with a grateful sigh.
At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps.
She folds the gloves with care and stows them away.
Take your discount as well. If the cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it.
Thank you. We will talk to you about Arkamir's thing later, right? I want to talk to is you.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune? Only 1 pyre.
I was told that you broke into Archimir's mansion.
What, am I famous out there or something?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Tell you what, 500 pyres and you get the exclusive story.
What could you possibly want with money?
I need to buy my way out of here somehow. 500 pyres greases the gears.
Oh, Archimir probably set it up so... Wait, no. If he stuffed your soul into a mannequin, my dude, there's no getting out. If it makes you feel any better, fine. 500 copper. He taps the end of the brass coin slots, and oh my god, we have to feed 500 coins into this thing individually. You spend a laborious hour slipping individual coins through Ifrin's slot one at a time, all the while rubbing his wooden hands together with glee.
That manor is a fortress. An Orland partner and I got to thinking that Archimir wouldn't miss a few coins here, a few gems there.
He wants so much money, he's a doll. Well, he was a person, and I think he thinks there's a way back, but I mean, if the Devil of Carrick is any indication, dude, there's no going back.
There's a span of natural rock between Archimir's place and the luminous bathhouse. Ganor let us camp in his basement with our pickaxes.
Oh. Archimir's place in the luminous bathhouse.
After some careful hammering, we found ourselves in Archimir's manor without a guard in sight.
A sensible approach. No one would have known you were coming.
Hey, you're smarter than you look. We might have been able to crack the lock on the front door, but who knew how many guards would meet on the other side? We snuck through the house until we found the vault. No keyhole, just a bunch of gems. While he was working on the lock, one of the local imps grew keen to us. Alarms went off. I don't remember dying, really. I just woke up in this box. And Archimir told me that I had to work off my debt.
What happened to your partner?
Archimir told me that he died, but that he was put to good use. Forgive me if I don't speculate on the meaning of that.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit horrifying. Well, that does help us if we need to get in, but oh boy. I mean, again, I said the stealth system is a bit more forgiving this time around, but yeah. Yep, that's what you get for pissing off an Archmage. Archmages are horrible at the best of times. Oh, Aloth leveled up. Let me go ahead. We'll boost his insight score for him there. More Arcana. Ooh, what do we want to grab? Concussive missiles is always nice. Confusion for 30 seconds. That's actually pretty good. And it's a faux AoE with a decent radius. Not bad, not bad. Dimensional shift. Oh, wait. Switches with Astra, leaving a shockwave that stuns enemies. That could be useful given the fact... Well, it's only for 5 seconds, though. Stunned is still pretty good, though. Minor Arcane Reflection could be useful. Essential Phantom. Double of the caster copies their weapons and appearance. Wall of Flame. Iron Skin, +5 armor rating, not the worst. Lasts for up to 10 attacks. Oh, it doesn't have a timing amount. It's just straight up it lasts for 10 attacks. That's actually pretty good, especially with the way Aloth always seems to draw one enemy's ire in particular and it comes over and smacks him. That might not be the worst idea. But Confusion is probably better. We'll pick this up at a later date. Confusion is very good. We'll go ahead and grab him. He's already got that. If we gave him that, use your small shield to better intercept melee weapon attacks and counter the cost of recovery time. When missed by melee weapons, gain increased accuracy on your next weapon attack. Could be useful. Overall, we'll just grab him the last of the magical implements. So that way, if we get any type of magical implement, he'll have the better option for it. Aloth got quite a buff. Yeah, he's pretty good. Now, where else were we going? The Gullet? Yes, the Gullet. Not Beha's home. We need to go to the Hole. Oh, quite buff. Oh, quite buff. His arms are chiseled. I mean, he has been living the rough and tumble life the last 5 years, so it doesn't surprise me. He's been traveling constantly. Captain Seduzo, we need to talk again for a moment.
What is your business with me?
Did you cross paths with a man named
The one
Taro.
who threatened me. I shall not soon forget him.
I'm sorry. She raises her cup for another sip, scowling into the
These
liquor.
Huana learned too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
We had pretty words before the first ship landed on Rawatai.
Takehu purses his lips and balls his hands at his side.
Yes, but did you speak them with such deceitful intent?
It is best when people say exactly what they mean, so perhaps you could clarify what happened.
If only everyone did so.
She raises her cup
But
to
you
you.
asked about... what was his name? Bataro? This fellow wanted passage on my ship. As if I were the village ferryman.
She tosses back the rest of her drink a little too
I
quickly.
told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price.
Then what? She refills her cup and sets the bottle down hard. You notice again that her hand is shaking.
He told me he had coin. Lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage?
I mean, I will grant her this one. That was probably a good call given where he got the money from.
So you assumed the worst and threw him to the wolves?
That part I don't like. Yeah, immediately telling the guards when you knew what they were going to do to him, that's a different story.
No, you presumptuous Adiran. I assumed nothing until I saw the swollenette.
Go on.
I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so.
Oh, you assumed that the random the random Amawa that you ran into was a pirate rather than a Oh, dear
I
God.
called for the guards, and they tracked him away. That is the last I saw of him.
The man's wife and his children still need passage out of the city.
Nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin.
He picks a stray thread from her smooth, crisp
Why do you
jacket.
bring this to me?
You're a merchant, no? I'll pay you to take them. Surely you can find some way to make a profit off of that.
I can take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths.
Ooh.
That is assuming you have the coin.
The children are small. Surely you could take more.
I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3, plus the food and water they require.
I'll need to talk to Biha.
As you say.
Tell me about this Orin.
He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is... particular.
She looks at her crew and they nod in agreement.
Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear Animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
She and her crew exchange another quick glance. Oh, so that was the guy we encountered. Interesting. Well, let's go see if we can talk him into... Well, he is gold-packed. He is gold-packed, so if we can strike a deal with him for money, he'll honor it. They're good about that. They are the most professional of mercenaries.
What do you require?
I hear you've brought passage on Captain Seduzo's ship.
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction, and she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement.
What would it take for you to cede some of your spots on Seduzo's ship?
Out of the question. We're due in Takoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance.
He sips from his cup, immediately running a folded handkerchief around the rim.
And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
He shivers with dread.
Thundery. These gold-packed knights have a love of obligation that matches my love of country.
Oh God, she's right. It's an entire mercenary order of autists and OCD. Oh my God, how did I not see it? It's an entire mercenary company that is managed by OCD. Could I make you an offer for your berths on Seduzo's ship?
A gold-packed knight is bound by his contract, and ours binds us to make all possible haste to Takoa.
He squirms and set his cup down in the exact middle of a water stain, lining the base up with the edges.
Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive.
Gold packs are paladins, so what you're saying, Lord Brownbear, is that they've weaponized their OCD. They've literally transformed their OCD and autism into the ability to channel into righteous fire. That's what I'm hearing out of this. OCD superpower. Who would have guessed? Have pity. I'm trying to work on helping a woman and her children get out of here.
Look around. The Deadfire is filled with misery, to say nothing of the Gullet.
He turns the cup so that the cracks along the side face away from him.
What better life do you imagine for them in Rauatai? They will only trade one misery for another.
They should still have the chance.
Besides, I have a contract to fulfill.
Perhaps I could pay enough for you to book passage on another ship. He looks up from his fidgeting with his cup long enough to give you a doubtful frown.
All ships leaving for Rauatai are laden with luminous Adra and other rare goods. Mercenaries, even of our skill, do not rate so highly.
Then consider this, making me a contract with you. He freezes, looking at the coins. After a moment, he divides them into 4 completely even stacks, and nods.
So it does. Consider our business concluded.
He and the other gold pack knights file out. A little more expensive than what I was offering, but it'll work.
Aye, I shall.
Me and my benevolent ass giving away my money. Oh well. There are dialogues where you can poke at his OCD. I'm sure there are, but I didn't see any reason to. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I find it hilarious that this is like the first time we've actually talked to a gold pack knight in the game, and the guy's just completely obsessed with they are so lawful neutral it hurts. And it extends to their own mental issues.
What is your business with me?
Oron will not be traveling with you anymore. She eyes you suspiciously, and the soldier with her shrugs.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it.
I don't know which stat or skill you need off the top of my head, but you can mess with him if you manage to convince the captain to take half the children with her, aka 3, and you can essentially go, they will only bring 3. Wouldn't that be odd? Oh, that's kind of... Okay, my character's not that kind of guy, but that is kind of hilarious that you can... I would love... That's very much more chaotic good to my character's neutral / lawful good. But I do love that they have that as an option. That's pretty cool.
The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me.
She glances from side to side, checking to make sure no one is listening.
I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
She looks at her crew and makes a twirling motion with her finger. Finally, let's get that handled. Also, Seraphin just leveled up. We'll go ahead and keep improving his stealth. He's good on survival. We have Aloth for insight. I don't like using bluff, so that kind of just rules out using that. Having him as a backup streetwise character isn't a bad idea. What do we got for Barbarian? He's got Wild Sprint, Nimble, +5 Dexterity, 100 side, and immune to engagement for 6 seconds. 20% melee damage. Slaughters. Oh. All attacks made against near-death enemies convert hits to crits, and those crits do additional damage. I remember that always being a good choice. But we could also grab him like Backlash, Combat Focus. What did we give him? We gave him the Secret Horrors of Frightened and Sickened. I'm thinking that in this case, we actually grab another low level of... Well, no, he's already got Shaken and Confused as well. Give him Paralyze. That's not the worst idea, but I am kind of trying to diversify it. I don't want him to have the same abilities that I do. I don't think he needs anything else up here. I guess does he have dual weapon already? Blooded. Fast Run, no. Arms Bearer. Two-handed style, one-handed style. Wilder Hunter. +5 accuracy with Carnage attacks isn't the worst. Buffens the Barbarian's naturally thick skin, raising their armor rating. Oh. +1 slash, crush, and pierce armor, and +1 enemies engaged. That's not a bad idea. 2 weapon style maybe be good? Sure, but paralyzed. I know, but that's why he has blind. Blind is almost as good. -10 accuracy, -50% range, immunity, cannot use gaze abilities, flanked, 50% recovery time, 5 perception. Like, I'm not saying that paralyze is bad. 25% of incoming hits converted to crits. I think that should probably reduce their shit more, but okay. Still. No, I think I'm going to grab him the 2 weapon style. And that'll make him a bit more effective whenever we use his other weapons. He's got Battle Axe for his one-handed. He's already maxed out on blunderbusses and pistols. That's slash damage. I'm also going to go ahead and grab maces so that he's got a choice for crush damage as well when we get a couple more of those. Works for me. All right, let's go talk to her, and we'll be pretty close to wrapping up for the day. Nice to see we had a couple of people show up towards the end of stream. Thank you very much for everybody showing up. It's always nice to see. Always nice to see.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Oh, I can also give her the... Oh, God, that would really... Curse my wanting to be the nice guy. Fine. I mean, it's not like we were hurting for money after about the halfway point of the previous game, so I'm sure we'll find plenty of opportunities for more cash later. I found the money that Bataro hid. Here, take it.
That much copper would only bring suspicion.
Oh.
Besides, maybe Suduza will accept it in exchange for passage.
Well, funny you should ask about that. Actually, I do want to bring this up. You do know Bataro was working for criminals.
Of course not. He worked on the docks, I'm sure of it.
Her face flushes with shock. Ma'am, I'm a watcher. I read the memory in his soul when I found his body. She blinks at you in disbelief, her mouth half open.
For what do you torment me? He was a good man.
Yes, he was a good man. I'm just telling you, you need to be careful because this kind of shit can follow you.
The Overseer looks for a reason to toss us below too. Such talk will bring him to our doorstep.
I have literally gone out of my way to both help you and to not talk to anybody that we didn't have to with this, okay? I've spoken with Captain Suduzo. Your passage is out of Nekataka. Please take it.
What say, then?
Biha listens with cautious hope. The children look on with wild round eyes. She's agreed to take all of you. She's momentarily speechless, her eyes fill with tears, and she drops the reed as she brushes them away.
Sometimes, Cap, you remind me of serving with Romaro back on a sorcerer. More than halfway to heartwarming.
He beams, his hands on his hips and chest forward. I do like... Seraphin does kind of ride that line where he's just like, he is a pirate, he does want to make money and all that stuff, but he appreciates not just kicking the shit out of people who are down.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
She picks up the two infants and hurries the rest of her children out the door. Well, at least we managed to get that. He's a true pirate, a scourge of the sea with a heart of gold. Yeah. Very, very Captain Jack Sparrow. The only thing remaining are dirty rags in these cribs. Yep. Chaotic neutral definitely has enough scruples to prevent from being chaotic evil. Yeah. He just wants to live his life, and he understands that there's going to be people who get in the way of him living his life. And, well, he'll get around to that when he does. The fuck do you want?
You've caught the eye of someone important.
A cloaked figure sidles up next to you, hidden behind a raspy whisper and a long, drooping hood.
If you're interested in making good pay and a good friend, head to the Narrows at the western end of the Gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left. The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail.
Yeah, right, left. Her teeth flash under her hood.
Tell them Dario sent for you. And remember your manners.
I say Biha did right leaving the Gullet. She went and did what she needed.
I'll miss Biha and her ilk. It's too quiet without them. May they go find fortune.
Okay, we will go ahead and enter the Narrows and right, left, and then we will save after that so that we're at whatever we need to for the next part. Oh. Okay, yep. Delver's Row. Go right, go left. A handful of guards emerge and block your way. Crossing their thick arms over their chest, one of them spits a vicious black gob at your feet and rolls a dark plug between his teeth. Better head back, friend. Invitation only past here. Dario sent a messenger for me. The guards nod and let you pass, chomping loudly on mouthfuls of Svev. At the end of the passage is a stately door crafted of polished mahogany. Through the small slit in the door, you catch flashes of fire-cast shadows and bright textiles. The scent of sandalwood and cinnamon oil comes to you in a warm draft. Whatever's beyond that door is frankly far more elegant than anything else you've seen in the Gullet. Hate that sound. Yeah, it is a bit off-putting. enter the hideout. Please let me save before you kick me into a conversation game, please. Okay, good. That is where we will leave off for now. We will deal with Dario and the rest of the Principi on Friday, which will, again, I'll make this announcement again. I will be posting a Twitter post before the end of the week, but I'm just going to let everybody know while we're here. I am taking the 21st to the 28th off in order to visit family, but we will be back. If I'm back early enough on the 28th, because my flight is very early on the 28th, I might do a Saturday stream then and try to make up for a little bit of lost time. Otherwise, I will definitely see you on the Sunday after that on the 29th. And we will definitely get our usual 6-hour stream in on that day. But I will see you on Friday. Thank you all for being here. Let me see if there's anybody to raid right now. Let me go ahead and mute that. Let's see if there's anybody up right now on raiding. Really isn't. Always bigger people, and I don't know. Like, even people who are only in, like, the 100 viewer range, I feel awkward about raiding into. But for right now, we'll just leave it. I don't know. I feel awkward when I raid if it's somebody larger than me. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Ten Winston, Lord Brown Bear, Michael, everybody who's been here. Thank you all for joining up. I will see you all on Friday. We'll have more Pillars of Eternity. Maybe, just maybe, we will be able to leave this fucking city. I love it so much, but at the same time, we have been here for so fucking long. I will see you all then. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on Friday.